Okay, hello and everyone, welcome to a brand new video. So we're going to be spending 100 days crazy craft, and this is going to be a little interesting. We're just going to be kind of chilling, having a good time. Of course, there are a bunch of quests and challenges and everything that we're going to try and accomplish within 100 days. I don't know how that's going to go because there is a whole lot to do within just the Chaos Awakens mod alone with the ents, the ants, and building up to Big Bertha and the Royal Guardian stuff, as well as the Royal Guardian sword. But that is our main goal, is to go through that. There's also the Levind mod, which has its own entirely new dimension system, among other things, and it's quite cool as well. There's also mechanism stuff, but we're not really going to get into too much of the technology. We're mostly going to be going strictly for grinding it out and seeing what we can do. It looks like there is a unstable ant nest here. We'll grab that just so we can have access to those ants. And I do think we're gonna have to break down one of these buildings to get ourselves some wood. By the way, I did just have to fix the day counter. It was starting at 0 for some reason, but I had to change it to start at 1. There we go. Now it's working just fine. Looks like there's a stable out here. And overall, this should be quite an interesting mod pack. If you want to play it yourself, the link will be in the description below. And I would highly recommend telling me what mod packs you want to see me spend 100 days in next. Whether it's something big or something small, or whether you want to see me do something else. Just let me know in the comments, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you just enjoy listening to me talk and watching me play and just have fun and chill, then, yeah, make sure to subscribe for more, because you'll be getting much, much more of this, because this is what I love doing, and I'm just going to continue doing it no matter what. So stay subscribed if you want to see more of this. I do post some other types of videos other than 100 days content, so if that's not really your thing, then maybe there's something for you. But overall, we're just going to get into it, and we got ourselves some good old-fashioned iron ore smelting up. It looks like there's a structure beneath this, some kind of dungeon thing, kind of lit. What kind of, okay, that guy's completely unemployed. We'll yoink him, because we want the strictly unemployed villagers for our helpful people. Also, I don't know why, but there's no game sound. I'm going to try and fix that too. There we go. We've got sounds now. Perfect. We got ourselves our iron pickaxe. We can maybe get 1 to 2 more villagers, although I do think having even 2 villagers is already perfect. We'll probably yoink ourselves some wheat just for food. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Do you have anything nice? Looks like that's blocked off. Is there anything around the corner? If not, we're just gonna leave. Okay. Oh, there's some chests in here. Some free emeralds. Dope. You'll love to see it. Some free bread. Don't really necessarily want to grow potatoes. Although, I do think having the base things will actually be helpful for us. Or just making sure that we have every kind of food, just in case we need to breed villagers, which will actually take that stuff too. So, probably should keep a hold of some potatoes, but I don't need an insane amount. This looks like a stronghold that's been turned into a village. I don't really... That's a creeper. That's a creeper. That was in fact a creeper. I don't know if you guys know this, but that was a creeper. I know they're super rare. We never see them. They just don't really seem to pop up very much in Minecraft, but that was one of them. That was scary. That was real scary. Anyway, let's I think our main goal for this first couple days is just gonna be mining. So let's just try and get ourselves some good old-fashioned resources. Although it looks like I'm gonna have to. Okay, creeper, hello. Just gotta take my time and not explode. We did get morph. It looks like the Nether area starts over there. That could have been really bad. I barely made it. Okay, let's go over to the Nether area and just get all the free loot, because the loot in the Nether area can be pretty boss. Perfect, and now all we need to do is just come up here. Of course, I'm going to grab the coal, because I need coal. I need iron ore as well. Deep slate iron ore, beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It is what it is, you know, yes. And it does look like we're able to just kind of jump in here. Not aggroed, easy leech, diamond sword. Easy Unbreaking 3 Iron Sword. Knocked out of orbit. I don't really, nah, I'm not gonna go for that. We've got a TARDIS. I don't, well, at least we know where a TARDIS is if we need one. Also, free diamond. Honestly, that's pretty dope. A free diamond pickaxe is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Just grab the free coal. We just keep running around. We get all the free loot. You love to see it. Fire prot. I will put on mending and mana regen, and then prot 4 soulbound and breaking 3. Interesting. I like it. I just also don't know exactly how to feel. Zion crystals. There's amethyst ore. We're getting amethyst off the bat. Unless we're not. That guy wearing some armor that has, like, magnetism on it or something? Okay, we got amethyst. I don't know what just happened, but we're just gonna get all the amethyst we can. It looks to be congregating around that guy, so I'm assuming he just has some kind of magnet on him. Amethyst is really good. It is very much superior to several other ores that we could get, especially this early on. Amethyst is, like, one of the best. And with a Project E, whatever, Philosopher's Stone, we'll be able to upgrade them to rubies if we get enough. So we just gotta get, I think it's 4-to-1 amethyst to rubies, but I don't know exactly, I don't remember. But what I do know is that we have 19 amethysts now, which is pretty dope, and I think we're just gonna, you know, skedaddle a little bit away, because we're raiding this stuff this early on is a little skeevy, you know, it's just a little sketchy. I'm not gonna worry too much about that, though, but there is more amethyst over there, and we want to make sure to grab that, as well as the that's, of course it was, that's great. See, some of the diamond ore that you find down here is troll diamond ore, which means that it's not actual diamond ore, and it's instead just red ants hiding in diamond ore, and I find it to be quite annoying, but I do know that it's a part of the original ore spawn mod, so you know what, fair enough. Well, it is now the night on day 2, about to be day 3, and there is an enchanted golden apple cow over here that I want to take out because we get a free enchanted golden apple, but more importantly, we get leather, which we can work on using to make a backpack, which we will definitely need, because our inventory space is running out quite quick. I think I'm also going to have to take out some horses. Unfortunately, that's a skeleton horse. That's a non-existent horse. I guess we're going to have to go back to the original stable, but it's just really a bummer that we have to take out some horses to get leather. But again, leather, very important. Very, very important for backpacks, and backpacks are very, very important in general, just because storage space, very limited, especially if you don't have backpacks. So, I'm sorry horses, but I'm going to need to get at least 8 leather for 2 backpacks that I can upgrade to iron and potentially gold. I did not end up finding any more diamonds. I got a lot of troll diamonds down there, but didn't end up getting any, you know, good amounts. Okay, we've got enough of that for backpacks. We need, I think, a little more string, right? Right, for the default backpacks. Yeah, we just need 4 string per, so like, spiders, oh spiders, where are you? I'll get acquired. Boop, boop. Okay, perfect, we have 4 string, we can make 1 backpack. Just gotta make ourselves a beautiful little chest first. And then we're going to get ourselves a beautiful gosh darn backpack, and that's going to upgrade immediately into an iron backpack, which I don't even know if I got the quest accomplished for that, but it's all good. Then we immediately upgrade that to a gold backpack, and that's going to go directly into our back slot. Also, this should go on our head, so we have those empty extra slots open, just in case, you know what I'm saying? But now we just need a little more string, and I can make a second backpack, which I will be able to upgrade as well. And overall, we are not doing too bad, especially for a day 2, beginning of day 3. We just gotta find a couple more of those adorable little spiders. I'm kidding, I hate spiders, by the way. And part of that is because of my girlfriend, but also part of it is because spiders are a little freaky. But where the heck have they gone? They're not over here. Are they over there? That's a wizard tower. Ooh, another enchanted golden apple cow. Beautiful, perfect. It definitely tweaked out a little bit, but it's all good. We just gotta keep looking, keeping our eyes peeled for the spitters. That is a wasp. We gotta watch out for those wasps. They can do painful things to me. But I do just need actual spiders. Where have the spiders gone? Where are the spooters? What kind of plant is that? Wild beetroot bush. Well, it's gone now. There we go. Perfect. Friggin' spider. Finally. Flibbity gibbous. We found ourselves a beautiful handy-dandy spider, and we got 2 string from it. Now I just need, I think, 1 more spider, if we can get so lucky. A spider? Nope. It is just a sheep with a camcorder. Thank you. Hello, raccoon. How's it going? What's good, dude? Extra leather. You'll love to see it. We do that. Now, I guess we'll fight an ent. Why not? You know, I mean, their loot is up at the top, so we could kind of just cheese it, I think. I can just kind of come up here. Yeah, the loot's up here. So I could, in theory, because I am a semi-aggro mob, we can just get our way right over here. Perfect. You'll love to see it. And get ourselves some free wood. I do need logs, though, for that thing that we were looking at earlier. But I guess I can just get a bunch of wood from that anyway. So, you know what? Let's just eliminate the ent. Screw it. Ow. Never mind. I lied. We're not ready for that. I just gotta dodge. Just gotta dodge. Just fight it like I'm fighting a crazy creeper. Just, you know. 54 HP. Okay. 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 Okay, we got this. That wasn't very nice of you. I gotta get my saturation up fast. He's coming quick. Okay. 39 health. So we do, like, barely any damage. But at least he's a little stupid, so we're fine. Kind of. I just need to hit him a couple more Ow! Ow! That attack really sucks. That's painful, dude. You gotta stop that. I'm gonna have to eat a freaking golden apple. Screw it. We're going in. Going in for the melee. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got it. Heck yeah. Easy dub. Easy dub. Free diamond. Free wood. Free mushroom and sapling. I don't want either of those, but I do want the other chest that's in here, so we should be able to yoink it real quick. You destroy the other chest, or am I missing it? Oh, never mind. I'm just missing it. I'm just blind, apparently. Free amethyst, free wood. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. 43 amethyst. I mean, we're in all iron with. I mean, our boots are pretty decent, but the rest of our kit's kind of garbaggio. So let's just go full upgrade amethyst gear. Why don't we? You know, I mean, it's day 3. Come on, we can't be skimping around. We've got some good stuff. Let's just at least use it. No big deal. Why did I put that in there? There we go. Perfecto. And now we've got a full row of armor, which you love to see, especially on day 3. I mean, that's like insanely quick. But I do think now we're gonna have to grind for you have to get the treasure pickaxe, which can get treasure. It's a 1% to get common treasure. Then we get the treasure pickaxe, which is getting runic stone, which is also gotten from using the treasure. So you have to get treasure to start getting treasure, and then you can get even more treasure, and it goes all the way up to the final tier treasure pickaxe, which is the tier 5, which is quite good. And the sword that comes along with this stuff is the Ancient Bones sword, which does 40 damage, which is pretty darn good. So I think we're just gonna have to go for that. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I do know that we're gonna need definitely a couple of these pickaxes, so let's just make ourselves, 4 of them for now. Let's just put those in there, and let's go mining, and hopefully we get some fun stuff. Thankfully, vein mining exists, so this will be a lot quicker than it would be if we didn't have that. But we need 4 runic stone for our first of the other stuff, of the other tool. And we only have 3 within 2, so okay, that's our 4th. That's good. What about now and as much as we can? 5 runic stone. Okay, you know what? Not terrible. Of course, I'm gonna try and make sure that we're not wasting our durability on other tools. Of course, we want to make sure that we are staying fully hungered up. And let us combine. Okay, we need plenty of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn those into that, and then we get ourselves the original base one, and then we have to turn it into this guy, which is the treasure pickaxe tier 2. Then we got tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9. And that is the end-all be-all for that, which is great. Also, apparently you can just craft these in the crafting grid, which is kind of stupid for, you know, how overpowered making something completely unbreakable is, but honestly kind of cool, kind of nice. You'll love to see it. This will be the one that we're just going to consistently upgrade, and I'm just going to keep upgrade materials in here just in case. So let's get our 4 runic stone, or stone pieces rather, and those can all go right there. And now we just need the actual runic stone, which should just be nice and simple. Of course, there's some Chaos Awakens aluminum ore. We got our first rusted iron ingot, which is of course the next tier upgrade material, but we need base runic stone first, which means that I guess we should just make a ton of the regular treasure pickaxes. Also, I should probably keep my crafting table on me just so that we don't actually run out, but this is going to be a long process, so I will see you guys whenever something interesting happens. Although I am still looking for that eternal stella because I have not found one, so I'm saving this treasure pickaxe for that. But hopefully we can find one. I mean, I found draconium ore. The draconic evolution stuff is pretty dope. It's just not, like, the best of the best, so I'm kind of saving it. I may end up going and actually doing the thing that I wanted to do, which is going and finding a desert in order to get cactus, in order to get ourselves Miner's Dream, which I may very well do. Like right now, I don't know, there's just nothing. Mining like this is really slow, and I need Eternal Stella to do a ton of stuff, and so I think I'm just gonna go get some. Thankfully, it seems like we're getting enough gunpowder. I think we have enough redstone. I just need cactus from the desert. Thankfully, the desert doesn't look to be too far away, only about 200 blocks, and then we'll be able to get, hopefully, enough cactus for at least 10 Miner's Dreams, ideally. Of course, there is a small chance that we don't get enough, but I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get enough. You know, we've got a pretty decent redstone collection. I just mined all the redstone that I saw while coming back up. And looks like we've got 35, 35, and we've got our Explorer's Compass, we got our Nature's Compass, we got most of our really good stuff, and we just need to go get that cactus. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and take out any creepers we see along the way, because we can. Because there's no reason not to. I mean, creepers, free gunpowder, free more Miner's Dreams. It's great. You'll love to see it. Let's just go get that cactus. Hopefully there is actually cactus in the desert, because if there's not, I will be very upset. That would be very, very unfortunate. Yes, very unfortunate. Perfect, there are actually cactuses, so we can hopefully grow some while we're mining. I'm gonna probably just use /spawn to, once we get all the cactus, warp back to spawn some growing. I'm gonna grab a stack of some sand, just so we have, you know, something to grow it on, because cactus is very persnickety when it comes to what it grows on, but what we should be able to do is get a good healthy amount and then go back to spawn. Also, I forget, Crazycraft still has dragons, which will be quite interesting. I'm a little worried, but it'll be okay. Also, since this mod pack doesn't have a whole ton of boss mobs, I'm contemplating adding a couple extra mods that just add bosses into it, just to kind of see what'll happen. You know, it'll be fun, it'll be interesting, it'll be nice, and I'm just gonna give that a shot. Unfortunately, it does look like there's plenty of cactus, which means that I'm gonna be doing this for a little bit longer, so I will see you guys momentarily once I have accumulated enough cactus to then go mining underground in order to get everything that we need. I'm just casually harvesting my people. It's pretty dope. You'll love to see it. It's great. I'm just harvesting my people in order to use them to mine underground, because that's what my people are great at. Also, why is there ancient debris in the overworld? Okay. Is something bad gonna happen when I mine this? Right? Okay, great, dope. You know what? I'm happy with that. Free ancient debris. Thank you. I guess a meteorite fell from the sky or something. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I don't know why it worked like that, but it did. Also, there's apothic enchanting, which means enchanting can go crazy stupid, so we're gonna have to work on that as well. But I do think getting the Levind resource gathering stuff and the good sword out of the way quicker is probably for the best. And I think that's enough cactus, so let's get back to spawn real quick, utilizing /spawn, which is one of the server commands from FTB something, FTB utilities or whatever, and we are going to be using those like /warp and such for different things, /home as well once we make ourselves a base. You know what? I'm going to try and actually make a base this series, because I know I don't usually do that. We've got ourselves 4 miners' dreams. Of course, it's going to take us a little bit longer to get everything else for more miners' dreams, but we should be able to go down into a hole. I dug a hole somewhere. Where is it? It's over here? Nope. No, it's not. Where actually is it? I don't remember. Well, we're just going to dig a hole over here, because we can. And we're just gonna go down, because that's where things are that matter, right? We just chuck our dirt back up out the hole, and we just go down, because we can, until we hit the bedrock layer. Also, that was very worrisome. We could have passed away from that, unfortunately, because, sometimes we're just unlucky. Also, it looks like we got another one, which it puts us up to 4. What else do I need? I just need iron, right? These guys... runic stone, rusted iron, and then I need normal iron. And we can actually upgrade this guy before I do anything else. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about that, right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go and we do the same thing. But what's nice is now we have ourselves our Eternal Stella, which we need a smithing table to apply. Which thankfully is only just, the normal smithing table recipe, which is 2 iron and 4 wood, which is nice and simple. And we also got some titanium ore, which is pretty dope. So now we're just going to Eternal Stella, our treasure pickaxe, and I think I'm going to grab these guys up, and we're just going to go on kind of like a mining spree. I mean, no reason not to. We're just going to mine everything that we can, and hopefully get some of the other materials and other stuff that we need. And of course, mining is a little bit boring, so I'm probably going to skip out of most of this unless we get something super rare. Hey, we got our first diamond ore that's not actually freaking just red ants inside of it. That was great. That diamond ore was definitely just red ants, which is... It's just great to break diamond ore thinking you're gonna get diamonds, or just ants. It's like, bruh, why would you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I just wanted some diamonds, man. But, I mean, hey, it's all good. At least we're going to be able to come over here and hopefully get ourselves some ruby without much trouble. Now, I say without much trouble, but ruby ore and getting this stuff will always be trouble, purely due to the fact that ruby ore is nearly always surrounded almost entirely by lava, which is just... dandy. You'll love to see it. Thankfully, though, we need a cobalt level pickaxe. I think that we can actually use an amethyst pickaxe to mine this stuff. I do think I have a ton of sticks here. Yep, I do. Of course I do. And we get amethyst, and amethyst should let us... I say should because I don't actually know 100%, but it should allow us to mine. Also, I don't need a fossilized vindicator. Bro, I don't... Why would I need a vindicator? I don't want to get vindicated. I don't need vindication. I'm just here to kind of chill and have a good time and record funny videos because I enjoy doing this. Regardless, we can mine the ruby ore. In theory, you can get rubies from ruby ore. So this is completely theoretical. I don't actually know this. I blocked that one all the way off, so it shouldn't be able to burn. And we got our very first ruby, which is beautiful. Of course, there's tiger's eye and everything else. But what we really want is ruby because purely is really, really good. Also, arcane gilded darkstone. I don't know fully if I want. I'm not really going into forbidden and arcanus, so we're just gonna leave that alone. It does look like we're getting a bunch of iron chunks and other stuff, so I might want to make some stack upgrades for my backpack and upgrade my backpack, which I think is probably a good idea. So let's get that upgrade going, because we can. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's just take off our backpack, and we plop it in there, and we, of course, keep the inventory inside of it, and we plop that back on our back, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got plenty of space now. You'll love to see it. Iron and coal stuff randomly right there, which is perfect because we don't actually need to worry a ton about that stuff. But, you know, it's all good. We're just kind of chilling. And do I have... We've got more, so let's at least make ourselves a secondary backpack, I think, is probably the play. Let's just do that, and then we should have enough stuff to make an upgrade at bare minimum. I do need a little more gold, though, for that, but it's all good. We can at least get iron tier. You know, it's all good. It's fine, right? It's just iron tier. It's all good. We don't need a ton of slots. We just need it to be our kind of secondary backpack. What do I need for the backpack? That's the only way for me to be able to do that right now. But it shouldn't be too bad. If we see a witch, we'll take a witch on. But for now, it is what it is. It's all good. Just chilling. Maybe you know what? Maybe we grab some more ruby ore. I guess I should probably get a water bucket. Probably a good idea. I mean, with this much lava, it's definitely a good idea. Ooh, we just got cheap smelling salt, which gains haste for 15 seconds on a 40-second cooldown. Interesting. I'm just trying to get rid of all of this obsidian so that hopefully we can get a little more ruby, because I just need 2 more ruby to make a ruby pickaxe, and I think with that, I will be able to actually harvest the gorgeous, beautiful, delectable, nice and tasty ores that are down below. But it's definitely going to take a little bit longer, which is fine. It's all good. We're just chilling. Just having a good time. Just absolutely vibing. And now we just put that down, and now the ruby ore is actually exposed in a way that will hopefully not let it burn. So we can grab it, and now we have enough ruby in order to make a ruby pickaxe, especially in this position. Okay, cool. We got our ruby pickaxe. We can retire our amethyst pickaxe, and our lava pickaxe can go, or our diamond pickaxe can just go into the lava because it doesn't matter whatsoever. Ruby pickaxe has 3k durability, so I don't think we're going to be getting rid of it anytime soon. And that's going to be fun because we can finally start working into Chaos Awakens. Although it is going to take a little bit of time because, of course, there's not a whole ton of those ores. But it's all good. We're just chilling. Just having a good time, you know? It is what it is. We're just heavy vibing. We need more ancient gold, though, so I'm gonna need to trekking along with the good old-fashioned, beautiful, delectable, and I think this honestly is the best way to just avoid having to deal with lava, to be perfectly honest, because I haven't had to deal with a ton of lava back here. Find a lot more titanium and uranium than other ways, because we've got them now. But, yeah, regardless, it's all good. We're just gonna keep going until we get what we need, and then we're gonna upgrade it all up. That actually didn't take very long at all, and now what we'll be able to do is get ourselves the beautiful, beautiful, handy-dandy upgrades, because for some reason, ancient gold is more common than rusted iron. I don't know why. We're just getting really lucky, I guess. I don't fully know. But we do need more of the wooden pieces that will be upgraded into the stone pieces that will be upgraded into the iron pieces. So let's get those bad boys nice and taken care of like so. Delectable, delectable, perfecto. 3, 4, and that's that. And then we get our 4 iron pieces, and now we upgrade into the tier 3, which unfortunately does lose the Eternal Stella, so we're gonna have to apply a new one because I was able to find 2 more of the Stella Arcanum in order, or the Stella Arcanum, yeah, the thing that we need in order to combine with the Expetrified Orbs to upgrade, which was great. I'm very happy that we were able to find them, but it does mean now we need to worry a little more and hopefully get some more of those original things, because otherwise this is going to be a little bit of a long thing. Okay, we got 2 more of the rusted iron. We got some gold chunks, which is great. We're going to need those to upgrade our backpack, but I mean, other than that, what else are we really going to do until we get the next upgrade? Probably nothing. I'm just going to mine. I'm having fun. I'm just mining. Oh my gosh, we just got our first piece of the next tier, which is the guided gear. I mean, it's nice, but I still need more of the rusted iron to get the next tier of the treasure mining talisman taken care of. So, I mean, okay, fine. It is what it is, I guess. I just gotta keep mining. Just keep mining. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's all we gotta do. Just keep going. Keep mining, getting all the... Okay, perfect. More rusted iron. You love to see it. What about that? We got... Was that more rusted iron? We got 2 rusted iron from that. We're getting closer. That's pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. That was actually massive for us, because it was taking me a long time. Apparently, I just get better luck when I'm recording, or when the recording is unpaused. But I don't know. It's just really boring for me to just continue doing this, and I don't want to have to edit it out. So I'm just gonna pause the recording. We're just gonna keep mining. It's, you know, no matter how long it takes, it's all good. And then of course we just combine. We get our magmatic pickaxe. We get that guy. How many of the shards do I have? 5. How many do I need for the next one? 8. Yeah. What do I need for this guy? I need the bone fragments, which is the combined version of these guys, and I need 4 of them. What we gotta do is just take the ancient bones, put them there, and we just gotta keep going. I mean, hey, we're going pretty decently well. I'm very happy. It's only day 15. We're going crazy. Well, I've gotten to the stage where I am currently at just getting ancient bone dust blocks so that we can unlock the ancient bone dust, or the ancient bone sword. Because we need these sharp ancient blades, which only come from the bone dust blocks, which as of right now are going to take some time to propagate onto these other bone blocks that I got from turning all of our bones into bone meal and then bone blocks, and we're just gonna wait for that. And I don't actually know. Yeah, we're not close enough yet. We need 28 meteorites in order to upgrade our pickaxe to the last tier. And then we'll unlock netherite stuff, and then we're also going to need an additional, what is it, 6 times 8, so what's that, 48? Well, I think they're all done. Day 21, it did take quite some time, but we should be able to harvest all these bad boys and get all of the different materials that we need. And for the most part... Oh, it looks like 1 block didn't turn, but that's fine. It is what it is. We still got plenty enough to actually make what we need to make. So let's get back in here and let's look. We need the bone helmet and the ancient bone leggings as well. We also need the ancient bone sword, which is just some ancient bone and other stuff as well, which I think we have plenty of. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're gonna get you guys, let's get these guys pulled up together. Perfect. We'll get ourselves the ancient bone leggings, which add quite a bit of treasure chance, by the way. It's kind of crazy for the leggings and the helmet. We already have the good chest plate, but I do think that the last thing is going to be those boots for the tier 5 stuff. So let's make our sword. We can retire our old sword into just the void, because we don't care about it. Same with, we don't need to carry the shield or whatever. No real reason to actually carry it. But let's get ourselves that ancient bone sword. And what we should also probably do is, let's put these guys away just like that. I should probably Eternal Stella each of them. We're also pretty close on the meteorite stuff to actually get that, but we have 5 Eternal Stella, so we're going to put 3 of them on this stuff, which honestly, quite worth it, I would say, for just pure treasure chance, as well as just, it's a pretty dope sword. Let's just be 100% real. And now, I guess we can just take those guys off, plop the new stuff on. I mean, it's pretty defensive as well. And, well, I guess we just gotta keep going. We're so close. We just gotta keep mining, keep going on, till we get ourselves our 28 meteorite, and then we'll be able to work on everything else. So, we just gotta keep going. This times 3. 3, 4 compound meteorite, 4 normal meteorite. Then we combine them. Treasure pickaxe. Oh my gosh, we got it. We got the top tier treasure pickaxe, and it's unbreakable now. And now we just need 48 more meteorite in order to get the other stuff. But thankfully, we will also be able to quickly get massive increases. So it shouldn't take too long for me to get there, because we already have some netherite chunks. We already got another meteorite to replace that. And from there, that means that I will just need some rune stone, and then we'll just craft up our beautiful, delicious treasure miner boots. And we're gonna need to get some more Stella Arcanum, I guess, so that we can make some more stuff unbreakable. But we do have our full set of amazing tier gear, which is it's just perfect. I'm so happy. I also need 8 of the netherite chunks and craft up our treasure ore talisman to go to the next tier. Oh my gosh, finally, we got all the compound meteorites. We got that. We got our final treasure mining talisman, so we've got that entire section completely completed. We don't get any rewards for it, but we got that. It's day 23. We've got one of each talisman, one of each treasure ore talisman thing. We got the meteoric torch thing, which gives us a bunch of other bonuses. Now that we have fully accomplished all that, we can finally switch back to our actual good armor, rather, our amethyst set. And I think now it's time to actually start, maybe playing Minecraft. Maybe a good idea. This is our mining bag. I'm just gonna chuck kind of everything in here that we don't really need. Our stuff's just gonna be relatively organized, not anything too crazy, but we'll just keep everything else like it is, because that works out pretty well. Well, let's get back up to the spawn point. Let's just use /spawn. Well, since we do have a bunch of really good stuff now, maybe it's about time we found another one of those ents, just to see how much we've grown. Let's go find one. I think it shouldn't be too hard with a explorer's compass. We should be able to... We've arrived, and now there's a dragon skeleton that I must claim before we go inside. Nice stage 3, boy. Perfect, and now it's time to raid ourselves a battle tower. Let us get this battle tower. So all we gotta do is, apparently, the chests will unlock once we break the spawners in each floor. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're back. Perfect. Okay, thank God. That was really scary. Okay. I think those are the only 2. And we need to get enough of the keys from the chests. I am grabbing gunpowder specifically for more of the whatever they're called. I forget what they're actually called. Shoot, how did I forget what they're called? The things. Specifically the beautiful, delectable, tasty things. And by that I mean, I actually don't know what Miner's Dream, that's what I mean. Okay, I think there's only 2 on the lower floors. We got some more string, which we need for extra backpacks if I want to make a 3rd backpack. Doesn't look like there's much on that floor anyway, so we just gotta kind of skedaddle, come over here. There's one of these guys back here. It's locked. Okay, that's fine. So instead, we just get to come over here. We get you. We plop you back there. We got another hat. Okay. Is there another one of them, like, hidden over? Oh, there is. Okay. Is that the last one? It is, actually. Okay, we got bones, bread. Don't really need that. What kind of loot's actually in here? It doesn't look like super great loot, unfortunately. I think the loot gets better as you go higher up. And so for now, the loot's kind of mediocre, but yeah, I mean, maybe it'll get better. I hope it better get better, because otherwise we're there's no reason for us to raid these things. It should be quite interesting. It looks like there's another copy of the same floor, which would mean that it's got the same spawner layout, I guess, which it does exactly, which is kind of convenient. We can open up you, take you out, come over here, we grab you, and then we check for more gunpowder. Perfect, we got some more gunpowder. Gunpowder and string. Perfect, these are some of my favorite things. Perfecto, there we go. And now we go up even higher, and it's another copy of this floor, which the 2 spawners were right there, and there was another one right here. Perfect, because then we can go in here. We got our first of the keys. So the keys are what we actually need in order to fight the boss up at the top. And that is our main goal. I'm also going to make sure that we're adding slots whenever we get as much XP as we need to add more slots. Because each of those slots is actually very, very helpful. You're from there. You came from, like, there one, like, right there. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I definitely remember some of this stuff. Is there a thing down there? Nope. Okay. Is there a door over here? There is a door over here with a chest right here. And we got our second key. And we got a honey block, which we might end up using later. But we just need one more key, and then we can fight the boss. And I think that there's one more floor. So the key should be in this floor, which is actually just a copy of one of the lower floors, which is interesting. I mean, it's the same furnace layout as before, but I don't know. It's still cool. I still think that this kind of dungeon area is quite neat. We got some pumpkin pie that I don't actually really need. Some iron. I'll take the iron. I mean, we've got so much iron that there's not really a point in taking it, but it's all good. One more floor before the top, because we still need one more key. It does look like this is the last floor, though, before we get to the top, and then we'll fight the golem up at the top. Absolutely decimate him, because our sword is incredibly overpowered for the level that we're currently at. And then we'll be able to go in and do some stupid things. So let's get all this stuff, and I mean, hopefully we can water bucket off the top, because I think otherwise the tower's just gonna explode and we might get caught up in the explosion, but it'll be fine. So we get those guys, and the golem will come. Okay, perfect. Ow, that guy actually does some damage, but thankfully we like 4-shot him. That was insanely quick. Okay. Efficiency 4. It definitely sounds like the tower is crumbling. Uh-oh. Without its energy. Oh dear. Oh dear. The tower will collapse. Okay, let's get out. Let's get out, and we can hopefully see. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Oh 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 dear. Let's get out. 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 We're so close. We're so close. I don't know. I don't know how fast it's breaking, but we just gotta get out before it completely just gets destroyed. We just gotta get out. Just gotta get out. It's all good. We're almost out. We're out. Oh my gosh. It's just flinging stuff everywhere. It's like actually just collapsing. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was a thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. What do we do now is the real question. We got a battle tower taken care of. We could do some more Levin stuff. We could get into Chaos Awakens. We need to get the Alchemist from the Blue Skies mod. We need to find the Everdawn Dimension. End troll in the end. So we gotta actually do normal Minecraft things. Let's find a good place to build a base first, I think. Although I'm kind of, you know what? We're gonna raid a pyramid first. I'm not really gonna, you know, we're not gonna wait. We're not gonna wait for raiding the pyramid. It looks too cool. We're just not. It's all good. It's just a pyramid. It's all good. Traps and curses. You know what? On second thought, I think we're not gonna raid the pyramid. if there is curses and traps involved, I'd rather not. I think instead we should probably go find something that we will find enjoyable. That guy's a hat, so I'm gonna just start targeting dudes with hats because I think they look too cool. I don't know what I'm saying. But we gotta actually find a place to stay and build our base. It should be quite interesting. Maybe we'll build it over here, who knows? But we definitely gotta find somewhere to build. After searching far and wide, I decided that I'm going to pick this tiny little island up in the sky above this Mesa Sierra Valley thing. Just because it looks cool. It's in the middle of a bunch of different terrain things. It just looks neat, and we can just build a little house up here. I don't know what I want to build it out of exactly, but I'm kind of feeling just making something. And at the same time, we can also just, you know, set up a couple chests and go to the Nether, maybe? Let's just set up a couple chests, and then we'll worry about everything else. I think we can make iron chests, so we can make diamond chests, which will be really massive. Well, you know, we got some inventory sorting taken care of, we got our furnace up and running, we got a bunch of stuff taken care of, and I think it's time for us to just hop on into the Nether. I don't really see why not. Let's go check it out and see what we can do. I mean, you know, why would we not? Why would we not? Okay, we need to go deeper. Perfect. What actually can we use to get creative flight? Because I think that's going to be one of the better things we should do. We can do dragon stuff, or we get a lost trinket. What's the best way to get trinkets? I think it's villager trading. So I think I'm going to set up some stuff to go a little bit crazy with that. But, you know, let's just start setting up our little house island a little bit better before I delve too far into the Nether. You know, let's just do that. Okay, it's been a little bit. I decided that I wanted to kind of set up some carrots for villager breeding so that I could start getting some villagers taken care of, so that I can get some more emeralds, and so that we can get some actual good enchantments. I also got wood set up for just producing wood. I may end up setting up some more, but we're just trading until we get a trinket, waiting a minute or two, and then trading until we get another trinket, and that's just how I'm going until I unlock every trinket, I think. I don't know how many trinkets there are, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm waiting for some more villagers to grow up. And overall, I'm just kind of going through it, just going through the motions. Provide you with night vision, don't need night vision. Horseshoe seems nice, but the rest of them I'm just gonna kind of chill on. I don't really need to go overboard with anything just yet, but we're just kind of chilling, getting some good stuff. I really want the creative flight one so that I can just fly around, because that's so much easier than having to run around, especially in the Nether. I'm gonna probably wait until I get that one specifically for the Nether. Yeah, and then we'll start doing some other crazy craft stuff. You'll love to see it. That's a pretty nice trinket. Creepers targeting you will not spawn an explosion. Okay, nice. Creepers won't explode on me? Sick. Okay, dope. Okay, either I've been getting quite unlucky or something's wrong, because I have unlocked so many trinkets. I've just been trying to get this freaking wings. Maybe I just need to take my time and get it eventually, but oh my gosh, has it taken so long. I'm just gonna keep trading, see if we get it. If I don't get it soon, probably by day 43-ish, I'm probably gonna call it quits, at least for this for now. I do kind of want to go fishing, because I've been working on making the best fishing rod, base fishing rod, that I possibly could. We're gonna go fishing with this and see what we get. It might crash the game. If it does, that'll be funny. But yeah, it'll give us some pretty dope stuff, but I'm just gonna keep trading for now. Okay, according to my calculations, there's a total of 69 trinkets total. Out of those trinkets, we have accumulated a grand spanking total of 47 of them. So, by my calculations, that is 22 left that we need to get, which shouldn't honestly take that long, but this is what our chat is looking like right now. Like, it's kind of crazy. We just gotta get a little bit more, and then we're gonna go fishing. Just gonna chill and have a good time fishing. That's all I gotta look forward to. It's great. Oh my gosh, we finally got it. Oh my gosh, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got creative flight. Oh my gosh, that's great. We also got, you're immune to, all bad potion effects, which is kind of dope. Kind of sick. You know what, let's just combine you guys. We'll get our emerald blocks, we got plenty of those guys, and, it's time to go fishing. Let's see how this fishing rod is gonna do. Also, seems like this stuff grows a little weird. Also, I'm just a flying creeper. That's interesting. Let's see if our fishing rod will break the entire game. Let's find out. How long will it take for a fish to approach? Not very long at all. And how much stuff will we get? We got a wood fish, a tropical fish, and a lucky pad fragment, which is nice. I don't know how much XP we ended up getting for our fishing rod, though. We got a book, we got a rare enchantment book, open to uncover the enchantment inside, a sparkfish and a pufferfish. Didn't know you could get pufferfish in a freshwater lake, but okay, I mean, freshwater pufferfish exist. I didn't know they were lake-bound, though. Common enchantment book. Okay, I'm gonna start putting these guys kinda in here, just because, I mean, it's probably a good place to put them. But, I mean, getting a bunch of extra stuff from fishing is kinda dope. We should have another fish approaching, nice and quick, beautiful, gorgeous. Did that go beneath us? Nope, we just got rockfish. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep fishing until we get something cool. I need a total of 4 lucky pad fragments, and I need a incredibly rare fishing rod that you can only get through fishing. So that's what I'm just gonna do. And that is for one of the quests. Lucky Orly fishing rod, I need a lucky golden fishing rod and a mixed ore chunk. Mixed ore chunks aren't that hard to get. Lucky golden fishing rod is quite difficult because you need a golden fishing rod, which you get from just fishing. So we're just gonna fish till we get one. It might take a bit, but it's all good. It's all chill. We're just gonna fish. We're just chilling, having a good time, fishing, absolutely vibing. We got some aluminum. I don't know why, but we got aluminum. Cool. I just got an epic enchantment book. So I guess it goes common, rare. What? Actually, it's at better fishing. So it goes, yeah, common, rare, epic, legendary, and then legendary enchantment book bundle. I mean, that's pretty cool. We also got a protection 1 book. Know why, but we did. And we did also get 4 lucky pad fragments, which is nice, because then we can at least have that whenever we get the golden fishing rod, however long that takes. Just got an old boot from fishing, which would give me plus 5% movement speed. Okay, I mean, I'll put it on. I don't see a reason why not to, but very interesting. I didn't realize you could get old boots. I got a legendary enchantment book bundle. You'll love to see it. Okay. Well, I have spent about an hour and some time fishing. I got a lucky pad that I'm going to put on my fishing rod purely just to get the luck benefit. Also, apparently my fishing rod won't level up because it has fishing 9, which is the highest fishing can go. But we got the villager fishing rod, which is the less rare version. And now we're just looking for the golden fishing rod, which hopefully we'll be able to get. So it's just gonna take a little bit longer. It's fine. We're just chilling. It's all good. Just absolutely chilling, having a good time. Let's get it. And I said let's get it, and we immediately got it. And we got the villager fishing rod, which is kind of absurdly stupid. I did not realize that would be so quick. Let's just go home and we can get ourselves another beautiful challenge accomplished. Of course, we gotta craft another lucky pad. Now we've got that. Now all we gotta do is smack that guy on there, and then we smack that on there, and we got that challenge accomplished. And supposedly, this is one of the best fishing rods. I think this is the best fishing rod, so until I can transfer enchantments over to that one, we're just gonna leave that alone for now. That enchantment book can also go in there. Well, we have a bunch of common and rare and epic and legendary bundles to open up right now. Let's just open these guys up. These guys are just the common enchantments, so for the most part, they're not going to be super great or super useful. Don't know why it just wanted to put itself down, but that's fair. We're gonna just chuck most of these guys into here. We'll look through them if there's anything super special, but I think for the most part, these lower level ones are just gonna be kind of mid enchantments that I'm probably gonna get rid of for the most part. We also have a ton of these rare enchantments, which honestly I think are mid as well. Bye-bye. And we're gonna keep the epic and higher tier enchantments because these guys are supposedly pretty good. Yeah, we got some pretty decent stuff. Experience boost is a pretty big one. We got knockback. I'll have to sort through all of the enchantments, but we also have all these legendary ones, which are incredibly rare, incredibly high level, which is great. Looting I still need to add to my sword. My sword has a lot of things, but it does not have looting, unfortunately. Vigilante, I don't know if that's worth it for that. Feather falling's not really necessary. Vorpal might be a shout. That goes on our helmet, by the way. Fortune 4, definitely going on our pickaxe. Gotta make sure that we get Frost Aspect 3. Nah, not really. Not a good idea. And Respiration 4. I already have water breathing, so suck it, nerd. Let's just plop that Fortune onto there. How much is it gonna cost? It's gonna cost 30 to get looting on our sword. How much is it gonna cost for us to put Air Affinity on our helmet? 4. Okay, not bad at all. Now we can open up the bundles and see just how many good enchantments we can get. So, Feather Falling, Fast Spin, we got... Wait, that one had Insight too. Insight's really good. We want to get Insight on our helmet as quick as we can. Efficiency, if we get a better version of... I mean, Fortune would be dope. Sharpness 5, that's our sword enchant book. Experience boost. Can't put that on our sword though, which is kind of lame. Luck of the Sea we already have maxed. Knowledge of the Ages we don't want. I don't really know. Protection 5 is probably good for our chest plate. Probably should put that on there. I think for the most part the rest of the stuff is kind of mid. I don't know. I mean, where did the Protection 5 book go? There it is. Perfect. Okay, so we just gotta that one. And the rest of these guys, we got another Prop 5 book. I mean, those Prop 5 books are probably the best out of all of them, but I don't really think that anything else is super worth it, so... The rest of these guys are all gonna get Prop 5'd up. Perfect, and perfect. Just so we have a little extra protection just in case. And what's it gonna cost us? It was 30 to upgrade our sword? Yep, 30. Okay. Guess we're gonna do a little more villager trading to get us up to level 30. I don't see why not. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got plenty of emeralds. Well, we just hit level 30, which means we can plop the looting 4 on there. If we get another looting 4 book, that'd be dope. I do think, though, that for now, it's probably a good idea to sort out our enchanted books. Because our situation right now is we have a lot of books. Okay, it's about to be day 50. I'm a little bit addicted to getting more trinkets. I don't think I can stop. I've just been here mindlessly, just clicking, double checking. When everything gets undone, I'm just ready to be here. And I click as fast as I can. I get a trinket, we get another trinket, we upgrade it, and then I just get as much XP as I can. We wait like a minute, and then we just get more. We come down here, we go back home, and then we get all the XP. I need 109 levels of XP to get to the next one, but we're gonna get there. Mark my words, we're gonna get there. Okay, it's been a minute. Okay, let's just get all of these guys. We get a bunch of spectral arrows. I mean, I've got a ton of spectral arrows already, but the more we trade, the better the stuff. I also keep running out of sticks, so I can't infinitely trade sticks with them. But I do have a ton of emeralds, and we just got the 3rd piece of the Broken Heart series, which means that there's, I think, all of them. I think we found 1st, 2nd, that's the 3rd. So we found all of them, which is pretty dope. I'm really happy with that, actually. And what else can we really do is the real question. What do we want to do here? Okay, there's 2 more trinkets that I'm missing. I'm missing the Spirit and the dark egg. So we just gotta keep going until we get those guys. Thankfully, I've got plenty of emeralds, because emeralds aren't really an issue, but we just gotta get... Perfect, we got the spirit, and now we just gotta wait a minute, and we can hopefully get ourselves... Oh, we just got it, we just got it, we just got it. That was nice, that was nice. I was just getting bottles of enchanting because they came back in stock. I didn't realize that it'd been a minute already, but I guess it had been. And now we've got that. Let's craft those back up into blocks, just so we don't have to worry about that. Nice and easy, nice and simple. And now what do we want to do? I mean, we have every trinket. We've got a dope ruby pickaxe. Our sword's absurd. Maybe it's time to go find a boss or something. I don't know. Ooh, alternatively, I think this is the first thing we should probably do, is make ourselves a beautiful, beautiful, handy-dandy philosopher's stone. It's the syphilosopher's stone. So now we've got that guy. We can, of course, turn some beautiful, handy-dandy amethysts into some rubies, which is great. And I think they turn into... No, they don't turn into anything after that. But hey, at least we got it. And with that, we can also go into more Project E with the transmutation tablet, which would be some dark matter, but we need the table first, which is obsidian and stone. So I think I got some obsidian. Yeah, we got some obsidian. I got some cobblestone. So let's, oh, it needs to be actual stone. Do I have, so, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Alright, now we just gotta wait. And the last stone is smelted, so we can grab that and we get ourselves a transmutation table. Perfecto. We've got you. Now we need ourselves some dark matter, which is... And, I think we might not have enough coal, guys. Actually, it's gonna be a lot easier if I just do this, right? So, we go, click that in, then we go like that, we go like that, and then we get ourselves up some dark matter. I might as well start chucking in a bunch of other stuff. I mean, Ruby has good EMC. Amethyst has okay EMC. What has the most EMC out of everything we've got? I think it's definitely going to be the emeralds. I mean, it's kind of a bummer because I could use it for more trading, but I don't really need to trade a whole ton more. So, it is what it is. Regardless, we get ourselves a dark matter block, and I need 4 total. So, that's that. What else did I need for the transmutation table? I need 4 more stone. Now we just gotta wait for them to smelt up, then we're ready to go. Perfect, perfect. We grab you, we get our transmutation tablet, put you like that, chuck our philosopher's stone in there, we can take it out, we can put it over there for storage, it is what it is. And now, I guess we can just start chucking in a ton of different things. Whatever has EMC is probably the best things for us to start chucking in, because we want to make sure that we can get as much as we possibly can. Thankfully, I have a ton of a couple different materials, which shouldn't be too big of a deal, as well as trading. We have a bunch of other random stuff that I can chuck in as well, so, you know, it's pretty dope. Some potatoes, obsidian, name tags, we got dragon's breath. I am going to chuck the dragon's breath and bottles of enchanting in there. Make more of them if I need them. And I'm also going to chuck a book in there, because books are nice to have. Chuck all of our lanterns in there, our gunpowder, our golden carrots, since that is our main food source. I am going to chuck some of them in there. And then we're going to grab ourselves up some golden carrots as well, just so we have them. Locking that slot so they don't get shifted around. Let's lock these slots in as well, just so they don't get shifted around either. Just kind of grab everything else out of here and chuck it into the transmutation tablet real quick. Well, after most of our stuff from the backpacks, at least, have gone into the transmutation tablet, we've got 70 million stuff. So I don't know how much we're gonna need total, but what I do know, before we go into some other dimensions, you know? Okay, well, at this point, we've actually got all of the stuff, because I have platinum, I have titanium, and I have uranium. We're gonna start off with the helmet. How much is it for the boots as well? It's just the uranium and titanium for the boots, so I should be able to make the boots and the helmet. It does seem as though the helmet and the boots are very good. The main issue is just the certain, you know, enchantments. I can't put new enchantments on there unless I take these guys off. What is the disenchanter looking like? Oh, never mind. We just got the cyclic disenchanter in here, which is really cheap and easy. Great. Well, got the disenchanter. I can disenchant and change my helmet stuff. Do we want to do that? I think we're going to wait for a second until I can get the full set of armor. Because this is going to cost us way more for the other pieces. Because it's 3 platinum. The platinum's really cheap. The main issue is just the titanium uranium is so expensive. Okay, so we've got that guy. What about you? 3 platinum and 1 of each. Oh wait, that's like, or 2 of each. That's actually probably doable within the current scope. So, 2, 3. I can make the full set. I can make the full set. Day 51, we already are kitted in the ultimate, you know, it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. So, boot enchants, how does this work again? I don't remember. Alright, we're always on 3, 1024s, and now what is it going to be for the 16? Oh, literally the same thing. Okay, what is the limiting factor? Oh, the 4096s. We got one of these guys. And then to utilize this, we need to actually get a advanced storage housing, which is improved processors, and so I'm gonna need to get a new backpack. And we're gonna have to go and mine until we get some. I'm gonna make a new backpack specifically for the ores that we're gonna get from Boon of the Earth, and that should be quite interesting. So let's go do that. You know, while we're at it, I might as well just upgrade all my backpacks to netherite for just, I mean, I don't really have a reason not to have them at netherite, so why don't we just do that? Oh, we got a quest completed, which is pretty dope. Okay. So out of the challenges, we have 3 trophies. We've got the Sophisticated Backpacks one, we've got the Project E one, and we've got the Fishing one. Which is honestly pretty cool. You'll love to see it. I do need a couple upgrades, though. I'm definitely going to need some pickup upgrades, some stack upgrades, everything else. Well, I think we are prepared. Now I just got to remember which one. Mining Paradise is through the red ants. So we need to go find ourselves some red ants. Wait, we can use the ants down in Diamond Ore. Down below. Yes, if I wanted to. I think I do want to get all the different ant nests just from the overworld. A cake cow? Yes? I don't know. I'm just here for looking for ants, man. I'm just here for the ants. What? Where are the ants at? Hello, are you an ant? You do not look like an ant. Where are the ants? I need ant hills. Red ant nest, perfect. So we're gonna break the nest just so that I can get it copied in our transmutation table, and we are going to click on one, and now we are in the Mining Paradise dimension. So what we're gonna do first is set up a set mining dim. Now I guess we'll just go mining and get the ores. I don't know how high the likelihood of us getting particular ores are. Actually, never mind, it seems okay. Well, we've got a bunch of ores to start off with. I don't know exactly how many ores we're gonna find, but I guess we'll get a ton of different ores, and for the most part, we're looking specifically for not Chaos Awakens Ruby, Thermal Series Ruby ore, and it looks a little different. We got our first one. We got our very first Ruby ore from Thermal Series. We got a ton of different other kinds of ores too, but that is the first one of what we need. So we need 4 for our first seed, and then we'll eventually be able to duplicate those seeds. So we just need 4 of those guys in order to get there. I don't know how rare they are. What I do know is that this might actually be one of the better ways to get EMC just due to the fact that getting just a ton of different ores. I mean, we're getting some ruby ore, but for the most part, I'm more looking for like the Chaos Awakens ores. But we're getting some of those too. I mean, although it's a little rarer seemingly. I thought we got a bunch, but I guess I was seeing the, I mean, it's just so far out to get all the modium tier stuff that I don't necessarily know if I want to go down that route just yet. Did just get some actual uranium, which is great. You'll love to see it. And I'm definitely gonna have to fill this backpack up and then lock it so that everything, these rubies, as much as we want, they're super cheap. And these are actually what are used to create the ruby seeds planted and make crazy stuff happen. So, yeah, we still need to explore the Nether, by the way. I just remembered that. Back at base, day 69, let's go into the Nether and actually, we probably try and tackle the end as soon as we can as well. Let's get our structure compass out, and we usually would be a little more gentle. I will grab the nether gobber ore, because I don't think I have any of that anywhere else. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. And looks like we actually just came right next to Blaze Place, which means that we're going to get ourselves some handy-dandy blazeries, get ourselves 11 blaze rods immediately. And now we just need some wither skeletons, because I need nether stars. I need nether stars for nether star stuff. We're gonna get 4 skulls from wither skeletons. I don't know if that's how brains work, but okay. And now we can just chuck the stuff into here. Actually, we can blaze rod, and then we take that and we chuck it in there, and then we get Eye of Ender, and then we chuck that back in there, and then we get Eye of Ender. And now we get ourselves a handy dandy 12 Eyes of Ender, and that way we'll be able to go directly to the beautiful handy dandy whatever it's called. I don't actually remember what it's called. The stronghold from Young's Better Strongholds. Perfect. Looks like there's actually one 300, 400 blocks away. Dope. Super close, nice and easy. We should be able to go zip over to that. Well, supposedly it's beneath us, so let's try digging. It was actually right beneath us. It was quite close, actually. That was surprisingly close. And it looks like that the portal is actually just over in this direction. We just gotta go over like this, and then we just follow this, and we break in through that door, and we go like that, and then we're here. Hooray! Yeah, exactly. Just like that. See, we came through the door. That's just how it was meant to happen. Exactly. I'm glad you guys understand. I'm glad you guys see how. No, I'm just built different. I don't know about you guys. Regardless, let's take care of you, and then let's get ourselves over to the end. Although, end portal. We're gonna go home real quick, and we are going to grab ourselves some stuff, because I should probably make a bow. So we're gonna make the ultimate bow with a titanium, some string, I should have some, and then we grab ourselves some platinum, some titanium. Why are there only nuggets? Oh shoot, I don't have enough EMC in. Come on, uranium, smelt faster. You're taking so long. Please. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. We got all the uranium we need, and now we can make ourselves the ultimate bow. Nice and easy. The one singular issue, it's not really an issue. It's just, you'll see what happens. So, with the ultimate stuff, when you disenchant it, and then you chuck this on here, it just re-enchants it. So now we can put punch 3 on there if we wanted, or power 6. Normally fit. Okay, that's fine with me. You know what? Now we can go to the end. I think I'm ready. Okay, now we are here where we belong, and now it's time to go face off against our... Okay, well, this might be an easy fight because we can kind of fly. I don't know if you can see this, but we're flying. Also, I need to get some better enchantments on my bow, because I realized that I don't even have True Shot on here. And True Shot... sorry if the dragon's really loud. True Shot... Shut up. But true shot just makes you shoot straighter. It's nice. And hit this guy for a lot of damage. I'd love to see it. He's trying to get away, but he can't get away. He's too lame. Chee! Easy Ender Dragon fight. Easy clap. We got ourselves our bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of mutant Endermen. Well, we got him. We also got a bunch of these random. Oh, ow! That stuff hurts though. That's not chill. We got Ender Dragon scales, Ender Dragon scales. We got Ender Dragon scales and Dragon scales. I don't know if you know this, but there's a couple different kinds of dragon scales. There's the Ender Dragon scales and the Dragon scales and the Ender Dragon scales. Yeah, so green hearts we can EMC. Wither bones we can EMC. Could EMC, but I don't know if I want to. Wither skeleton ribs cannot EMC. But I do think it's time for us to go take on a wither after I get the dragon egg. We'll be right back. Perfect. We got torches in our transmutation tablet now. And now we're back, and we should be able to just simply do this like so. Get ourselves that beautiful, beautiful dragon egg. And now we get the next generation, which will actually just get chucked into here, because now I think it is time for us to... Got the dragon eggs. That's, what else do I need in order to go Super Saiyan with? And so we jump into the portal. Now I just gotta find some soul sand. Just need some soul sand. Where the soul sand at? There soul sand Valali over here? Is there one of them there soul sand of soul Savali? Where the soul sand at? I just need some soul sand. I'm just doing some soul searching for some soul sand. Fossilized lava eel. I'm good, thanks. Ooh, I found a bastion. How do you do, fellow kids? Are y'all chilling or are y'all angry? Y'all are angry. Why are y'all so angry? I don't want. You know what? We're gonna not slay their entire family line. Uh-oh. That was my computer. Hey, no heed. It's all good. All I gotta do is just charge my headset. But, also just gotta find soul sand. Where's the soul sand? Oh my gosh, I had to pull up the biome compass thing for actually finding a soul sand valley because I couldn't find any normal soul sand spawn, like, areas around the lava lakes and whatever. But at least, thankfully, we shouldn't have to worry a ton about fighting a wither here. So, wither, skeleton skulls, let's just grab ourselves. I think 33 should be plenty. I just got the extra soul sand just in case. And now it's time to fight a wither. Don't know how long or how loud this is going to be, so you might want to cover your ears just in case. Or just headphone users, beware. But that was a fairly easy wither fight. You'll love to see it. So... yeah, nice, easy. We got the rare Withering Soul drop chance as well. And we also got Soul Soil and everything else. So these guys don't really have a reason to go farm a ton more since we can just EMC them. So I think we just go back to base. I think this is what we need to start for mystical agriculture, and then we need our infusion crystal, and I should be able to get some in all of the inferium that we'll need. I mean, we've got our little house here. I'm tempted to just regrow a tree here. I can't do it. Let's just do it. Why don't we? We're just gonna say screw it, and we're gonna go just grow a tree up here, because why not? And our normal infusion crystal, because we need a master infusion crystal. But for the normal infusion crystal, we need to actually go through the process of getting all of the different things. So we get you, and then we get 4 Supremium Essence. And that is how we get the Master Infusion Crystal, if I do recall. Yeah, so we need 6. So I need more Inferium. 4, perfect, okay. And now we just infuse all that, just like we did the other stuff. And then we'll be able to do it like normal. Even though, wait, I could just, I'm stupid. Why am I doing it this way? Why am I doing it this way when I could just, you know, do it like, why, exactly, why am I doing it this way? So we've got our, Supremium Essence, perfect. 1, 4, 5, 6, Prosperity, just grab a stack, because we can. And what do I actually need for it? I need a Prosperity Gemstone, which is just a diamond. Diamond. Nice and easy. Diamonds are super cheap. Just get our Prosperity Gemstone. Gonna plop that there. Upgrade it to a Supremium Gemstone. And then we get ourselves a Master Infusion Crystal. Master Infusion Crystal we'll chuck in there. And now we've got a Master Infusion Crystal. Infusion craft. EMC Infusion Craftable easily. Nice and easy. There we go. Now, what tiers do we need for Ruby? We need Imperium. So I need the Seed Base and Imperium. And then we've got our Rubies 3, 4. Perfect. And now we should be able to just craft up a nice, healthy Ruby seed. We plop those guys down. Plop these guys down, plop the seeds on there, and it should infuse into our gorgeous, gorgeous ruby seeds. And now I gotta worry about a bunch of other stuff, but we can at least get our Nether Star. I think I actually do need to take on some more withers, because the withered souls are needed for the Nether Star cruxes. But wait. So if I make a Nether Star seeds, I don't actually need the crux for in a botany pot. I just need to actually make the seeds, which is Insanium Essence, which is Supremium. So Supremium, just grab a stack, because we can. Because we're just balling like that. You'll love to see it, and we'll just craft all this up into Insanium. And, because why not? And now we've got our Insanium, and let's just get some of that put in there. And need a hoe. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a hoe. So let's just get diamond hoe, because we can. And do I have dirt in here? I don't actually have dirt in our system. Interesting. This is all coarse dirt. This stuff should be normal dirt, right? Dirt. So we'll get dirt, and then we combine dirt with hoe to get farmland. So now we've got farmland, and now we can combine farmland with Insanium to get Insanium farmland, and now we got that in there too. And then I need 3, 4, and I need Nether Stars 4, and now we just nice and simply, we're just in the billions. We're a billionaire, not a trillionaire. It's all good. Where do we find the Dimetrodon though? Dimetrodon. Where Dimetrodon? Okay, I do know that I need to get these leaves, and or the saplings, and I do know that I need wood. I don't know how much of each, but I do know that I need them for quests. So we got that. There's also just a bunch of different bulbs, and the different carnivorous plants. There's also the other logs, and some other stuff in the Mesozoic area. But we're just gonna keep gathering the stuff that we find. Ooh, I found a purple bulb. Dope. Ooh, I found a ginkgo tree. We need that, because I need the saplings, and I need the logs. So let's get you, just so that we can have them. Okay, let's grow ourselves a ginkgo tree, I guess. Actually, never mind, there's a ginkgo tree right here. We can yoink this one too. It's all good. We're just chilling. It's fine. Don't worry about me. It's all good. We got the ginkgo tree. Perfect. Now I just need to take care of. That's a blue bulb, actually. That's another one of them. And we got more purple bulbs, more other stuff. I'm just like absolutely having a good time around here. Just getting some absolutely beautiful plants and flowers. We found the biome we need, the Mesozoic jungle. So this is the biome that has the Mesozoic trees. It also has the tar and the other underground stuff that we need. Right? Yeah, this is the tar, the latosol, and the terra preta. So we gotta get, looks to be tar. The tar, this is that stuff. And then I need terra preta, which is black dirt. Some bone blocks. I mean, it is you know what, fair enough. I'm gonna be persnickety with it. Small bushes. We get these guys. You'll love to see it, by the way. This is just beautiful. Do you need the terra preta, though? Is it underground or is it not? I don't actually know. Terra preta, are you underground? Or are you not underground? It doesn't look to be underground. I could just be getting unlucky, though. Or do I make it? Is it something you make? I don't think so. It didn't look like it in the quests, but it could be. I don't know. It's worth checking. You know what? Let's just check it. It's fine. Terra preta, mining paradise. Yeah, it's like surface level terra preta. You don't create it. It's just black dirt. So I just gotta find some. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, we got it. We got ourselves some terra preta, which is perfect, and now... Okay, there's some birds. These guys are not the Traga, whatever they're called. I don't need to eliminate them. Yeah, they will survive. Apparently we need to take out a ginkgo ent, but the closest one is 1,300 blocks away, so let's get our rock candy and let's go zooming. Knock knock, anyone home? Hello. Goodbye. Okay, we've taken out a ginkgo ent. We did not get the one remaining flower that I'm missing. I'm missing a primrose. That is the one flower. Can we get it in one of these chests? Can we get it in one of these Nope. Okay, I gotta find a primrose now. And then I think we've completed all this entire section of quests. We did get this guy completed, so we're gonna cross that off. What is this? What kind of structure is this? Just a villager guard tower thing? What? Y'all just chilling in here? This is a mining dimension, bro. Why y'all villagers up in here? They don't even have... Okay, y'all broke, actually. Never mind. I'm just gonna leave y'all alone. I'm not gonna take anything from y'all. I just gotta find a Dimetrodon now. I think that's the only thing left in here. Yeah, because we got the primrose. We just need the Dimetrodon. Okay, where to find Dimetrodon? Oh, I think this guy is a Dimetrodon. Yeah, it is. Okay, and these guys even work for taking him out, because they don't have weird death animations. That's dope. Okay, perfect. So we got that. Now we just gotta actually, I think, go back and get rid of Robo Jeffrey, because we got a spawn egg for him. I don't know why. We'll keep that there just in case he doesn't want to spawn, but we gotta go back and find him, I think. Well, we had our very first game crash of the series. I don't know where we're gonna be coming back to. This will be interesting. Okay, we actually came back in the village dimension where I was at right before it broke, right after I TP'd. We need to find a, Jeffrey dungeon placeholder, I guess is what it's called, and we're just gonna go there. Let's yoink this waystone on our way, and let's see what it's looking like. Whoa, okay, apparently Robo Jeffrey is here. So apparently it being a placeholder seems a little interesting. Is there a way to get in and take him out? Or will that break it too? Will that break the game? Who knows? Okay, there's a door over here. I just decided I'm gonna start a backup just in case something breaks, because I do not want to have to refix everything, because this would suck if I had to fix it. Okay, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Robo Jeffrey, let's see, how much damage does this do? It does not seem to do much damage, or he can only get hit in the face, I guess? I don't know. Ow, that actually did quite a bit of damage, but it seems like I can only hit him in the head to do damage. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like he has a crazy amount of health. I do wish I had, you know, upgraded my bow a little bit first, but it's all good, right? We're just chilling. It's all good. We're just absolutely vibing. Just having a good time. Absolutely just freaking bombing Robo Jeffrey. Because we can. I don't know why I'm doing this way, but, you know, I don't want to take the risk of him hitting me. I can't hit him anymore. Wait, it does count. It does count, it just doesn't... Wait, he's down. He's down, we got him. Uh-oh, I think he might self-destruct. Are you about to blow up, Robo Jeffrey? He definitely tried to blow up on me. That was, very interesting. We got the Jeffrey core, though, which I think we need for the... No, we don't, actually. What is this used for, then? Nothing yet. Okay, that's fine. We did get a good old-fashioned piece of titanium and some uranium, some aluminum, iron. We got the Jeffrey core, Robo Jeffrey spawn egg. We can fight him again, but that is the entire Village Mania dimension. I gotta check that off real quick. Perfect. So that is the full Village Mania dimension checked off. Now we just need to go to the Crystal dimension, which is termites, apparently? I don't know. We just gotta go through termites. Well, I got the smeltery filled up with lava too while I was at it, but I do not know if we have termite. Did I get a termite nest? Termite. It does not look like I've gotten a termite nest, unfortunately. So I guess we'll have to find one. Oh my gosh. Okay, day 84. We've got all of our aldermodium. I made some rose gold and some supremium for us, so we should be able to chuck all this stuff into here. None of it should mix. And we'll be able to make our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful aldermodium cleaver. I will need to put some upgrades on it, although I don't know exactly what I want to do just yet, so maybe I'll have to figure that out, but the damage should be insane. So, I don't know. I kind of want to keep this sword, because it's pretty good. I don't fully know whether... you know, the enchantments are completely worth it or not, but I'm kind of tempted to keep it. I don't know. Rose gold, and then we get the supremium, and then the aldermodium will go into both the blade and the large plate. So we've got our handle, our other handle. The plate will be done soon. Perfect. And now this guy, just gonna take a second more to cool down all the way. Perfect. Now we just combine all these guys, and we get a sword that does 251 attack damage, although it does decrease our speed drastically when we hold it, which is very unfortunate. I don't fully know how to counterbalance that, unfortunately. Heavy is the modifier, so is there a light? Wait, I can... Oh, I need soul lava for that. Okay, how do we get soul lava? Blazing blood and liquid soul. Liquid soul is not hard to get. Blazing blood is just blazes or blaze heads. I think this guy being so heavy is definitely gonna have to go away. The attack damage is so much better for the unobtainium anyway that I think it's just worth it for us to get unobtainium. And I think we'll just do double unobtainium tough handles. It'll be just a completely unobtainium broadsword, and that way we'll be super lightweight, super attack damage, super quick, super crazy. Just absolutely sick with it. That'll be insane. Okay. Yeah, that works perfectly. The attack damage being 3x. Is there a better... let's see. Well, apparently Supremium is still the best for attack damage, but... other than that, we'll get unobtainium tough handle, supremium tough handle, and then unobtainium everything else. Yeah, 15 unobtainium, 3 supremium. I can get the supremium really easy. So we've got the supremium already taken care of. The unobtainium is the only difficult part because of the smelting. How much unobtainium do I actually have? I got chorus pearls, but I didn't get chorus fruit. Wool? Oh, I don't have any wool. I do have enough string to make wool, though, so I'll probably just make one and silentize the rest of these bad boys. Perfect. And I do need to add some other stuff, but we are starting to get a good amount of blaze heads. Sharp blaze rod, a sharp weapon from the Nether. Interesting. Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep those in memory just so that we can accumulate more if we need them. I think what I want to do, yeah, we need to decrease the spawn delay. What is it? Clocks and sugar, I think. Sugar, and then I think I might go to the end real quick just to get some chorus fruit, so that we have that. Probably a good idea. Let's just get ourselves some chorus fruit. You'll love to see it. Plenty of chorus fruit. I think we just need one, and now we can go back to the blaze spawner. Completely turn off the AI, and now we just continue to go, and we build this up, and then we build a little cage around it, and we just farm these guys. I need more clocks, apparently. Clock. Yeah, we're gonna completely overclock this spawner. It's gonna go a little crazy. We have time warped spawner, and then we get the other one, which is, yeah, I am the fast. So now we've got the quickest spawner that will spawn the most amount of things. I do need a comparator. I think I have comparators somewhere in here. Do I have comparators? I do have comparators. So comparator is what you use in order to turn it on and off using redstone. So now I'm going to just lever action the spawner on and off when I need to, just so that we don't have to worry a ton about everything else. But we can definitely get as many of these bad boys as we want for their stuff. We have 80 blaze heads, which I think is probably good enough. Do I have levers? Do not have a lever in there. I have cobblestone. Do I have cobblestone? Cobblestone. I know I have sticks, so we're good on that. I know that for certain. But one of the only things I know for certain about this. I don't even know what just happened, but oh my gosh, a mutant blaze spawned. And when I killed it, it broke the spawner. That's great. That's so fun. I'm so happy now that I don't have the spawner anymore, that I just spent a ton of resources upgrading. You know what, at least I have the stuff to upgrade more if I need to. It's fine. It's all good. We're just chilling. It's fine. It's all good. I'm not upset. I'm a little bit upset, but it's all good. We're fine. We're fine. It's okay. We got the mutant blaze core thing. And now, let's take off the magnet. Let's go put that magnet back where it belongs. And now we can go get ourselves some blazing blood, and then we'll get some soul lava, and then we'll be able to get some unobtainium stuff. Okay, let's make ourselves some soul lava. I don't know what the exact ratio is of soul sand to blaze heads, so we're gonna figure it out. Actually, we can probably just click on this, right? Oh, it's just 1 to 1. Okay, that's dope. You know what? Perfect. Happy about that. That might be way too much liquid soul, but it's all good. We're fine. Okay, copper cans or buckets, fluid input and output, item input and output. Oh yeah, you can bucket directly on those guys, so it's fine. Blazing blood, liquid soul, why is it not alloying? Why is it not alloying? Oh, it needs to be at 1200. Okay. So, we've gotta get ourselves... okay. So, let's break you guys. Grab ourselves 16 buckets. You'll love to see it. And that's the wrong place for that to go. Seared fuel gauge. We get our 4 fuel gauges. And now we'll just plop these guys like so. Now I'll grab myself 4 buckets of blazing blood. And those guys will plop right in here, and that should give us the ability to alloy those guys into some soul lava. Blaze heads to those guys, so this might take a bit. I'm probably gonna get another tank too. Well, we've got another blaze spawner set up. I just need to get enough of these dudes so that we can hopefully... Am I too close? Am I not close enough? What? There we go. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. That was really weird. Okay, that's a normal blaze. If this one explodes, it's honestly, it's like, I'm just gonna be, I don't even know. I claimed the territory, so I don't know if mob griefing works still, but I might just turn it off because it's really annoying, but at least we can just get as many blazes as we want and as we need, because I need a lot of blaze heads if it's going to be that much for each thing. Oh my gosh. I thought each one gave me a full, like, a good amount of blaze blood, but apparently blazes are just incredibly not very good with when it comes to blood. Uh-oh, he's about to explode. Did he blow up the blaze spawner? If he did, that's a real bummer. Looks like he did not, though, which is good, because that means I can continue to farm these dudes, which is perfect. Hat critic. What are they even for? Apparently those are just advancements for getting a ton of hats, so interesting. It does look like nothing blew up, so I think we're good for now. I don't know. We're at 163. I'm gonna try and get a couple hundred, like 300-ish. Okay, well, you know, I think we've got enough of these blaze heads, so hopefully we'll be able to go all the way. This is 512 blaze heads, which hopefully, I mean, ideally, will be enough for us to get enough soul blaze to fill up these guys. I'm not 100% guaranteed on that, but, you know, it'll be close. So, did I use all of them? Wow, that was crazy. Okay. Okay, there's 2 more buckets of soul lava in there. Dope. Okay. So we're at 11 buckets of soul lava so far. Now, thankfully, I have these set up, and by these, I mean these singularity tanks. I have them set up in order to not output into this just yet, just so that we don't have to worry about just chucking it in and using it and wasting it this early on. But another 9 buckets, perfect. You'll love to see it. Plenty and plenty of soul lava. The more we get, the better it is. This is going to take a bit, but then we're going to have to go mining for a little bit more of the unobtainium. And then we'll be able to make ourselves that snazzy sword and go kind of hog wild with it, I think. It'll be a little crazy, but it's going to take some time. Just a little more time. We'll get there. Okay, well, we've got all the soul lava taken care of. Now I just need to go mining until I get the rest of the unobtainium. I think I only need 4 more. So, not too bad. Let's just go over to the mining dimension and get some mining taken care of. Well, we've just finished acquiring the unobtainium. Can I directly grind unobtainium or... Nope, I cannot. I have to smelt it, and then we'll grind it up. And then we'll be able to actually turn it into the dope sword and stuff. I don't know if I have enough... all the modium. No, I do not have nearly enough all the modium ore to make the armor, because that is the next thing that I want to do for gear. But I do think that, you know, shifting our focus a little bit to something else that really, really matters, which will be going into the Chaos Awakens, going into the Crystal Dimension. And I think we got to do this next. We're going to have to check it out. We just have to get some stuff like Cat's Eye, Pink Tourmaline, and then we just get all the flowers and stuff. And then we can just hard focus entirely on getting Big Bertha. And that's going to be our goal for the next 11 days to make it to 100 days. I mean, I think we can do it. Might be a little tight, though. Also, I forgot, since we have soul lava, we can smelt it in any form. So we might as well just make the full sword right now. So we've got our Supremium Tough Handle. We're about to get our other Tough Handle. Perfect. So we've got our Unobtainium Tough Handle, our Unobtainium Large Plate, and now our Unobtainium Broadblade, and we will make ourselves a beautiful sword that does 337 attack damage. Which is, you know, pretty decent. Does it increase anymore? 337. Nope. Okay. Well, that's perfect. That is going to be our boss killing sword. Although we won't get super great loot, we will be able to take out bosses quite quick with it. So that's pretty dope. But I think now we just need to get a termite nest. Perfect. And now, lag. We just gotta wait for some termites to spawn, and then we will be able to... Oh, well, that actually was quite quick. Perfect. Empty inventory required to access Crystal World. Okay. Well, let's see if it works. Put all my stuff in there, and let's see... Empty curio slot. We just gotta empty out our curio slot, and that's it. Okay, will it let me now? Empty curio... Okay, did I miss something? Did I miss... Oh, I missed my gauntlets of dexterity. Okay, perfect. So now we're in the crystal dimension, and we're gonna set a warp here, and we're gonna go back and get our stuff. Okay, now we're back. Ow, that's gonna hurt. never mind, it's not gonna hurt because we have our trinkets on, and Creative Flight is one of our trinkets, which is pretty dope. You'll love to see it. Okay, so we got you, and then this stuff that goes on a hand. That goes on the back, that goes in the heart amulet slot, that goes on a charm slot, which is down here. Then those go on our head, and this goes in our curious, this goes in our curious slot as well. We get our armor on, and then we can get ourselves the rest of our stuff, which should be quite nice and easy, nice and simple. And now we can go back to the crystal dimension. Perfect, and now we're here, and now we can start accumulating some stuff from the crystal dimension. So, we've got ourselves some crystal wood logs, crystal wood green, crystal sapling. But there's a bunch of different kinds of crystal saplings, apparently. We've got red, orange, yellow. Actually, I don't even know if there's a yellow. Is there an additional one? Let's see. Crystal saplings. I need the yellow and the pink. Okay. Looks like there's a pink one over here. Do I have a purple one? Oh, this is pink. Okay. Now I just need yellow. Is this yellow? Looks like yellow. Weird looking, but it's definitely yellow. Okay, well, we got that, which is cool. What about the other stuff? So that's the saplings. I need 8 crystal wood logs. Okay, let's just grab a couple more, why don't we? No real reason why we shouldn't, you know? We get all our crystal wood. Great, you love to see it. Perfect. And now, what else is there in here? Crystal energy, pink tourmaline, cat's eye, kyanite, and then the different flowers, different fossils, crystal gators. Okay, so I need to get rid of the crystal apple cows, crystal apple pig. What are you? Oh, it's just the cows. Okay, well, that's fine. Quick and easy, nice and easy, perfect. We got ourselves a couple different things. These guys, we gotta gather all the different types. I don't know how many there are or what all there is to find, but I'm assuming I gotta get all the different crystal growths and all the different colors of flowers. So I'm just gonna keep a lookout. That looks like, and it was some crystal energy. That's some yellow crystal, dope. More blue crystal. What else do I need of the crystals? Who knows, right? I mean, just gotta find the gators. I gotta get more. Yeah, I gotta get the gators out of the way. Because we just gotta find them. Where are the gators at? They're probably gonna be in a swamp. What kind of... Oh, never mind, that's a gator. I need to get 5 of the gators, right? Yeah, 5 gators. Okay, those are cows. Grab some more crystal energy, because I don't think that has an EMC. It does not. And where have you gone, gators? Gators. This is the red crystal flower. Okay, interesting. Looks a little different, but pretty cool overall. This is a really cool, just, dimension. Just in an entirely crystal dimension. Looks absolutely dope. Okay, we've already got that one. Got you before. Definitely got you before. Now we've got you, but I need more of the gators. Are more gators? Where are the gators? Here, gator. Perfect, it worked. That's all the gators we needed to get. Now I need to get the different fossils, and I need one more flower, the blue crystal flower? I thought I got a blue crystal flower, but apparently I haven't. That's a red one, but the blue one is like that, but the same. I probably went past one, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. We got the crystal growth completed. That's the blue crystal flower. Perfect. So we got the quests for flowers, crystals. Yeah, so all I need is pink tourmaline, kyanite, and then the different fossils. So we just gotta go down below. Okay, perfecto. Where? That's not what I'm looking for. Let's see, can we find ourselves some beautiful... Okay, kyanite's actually relatively easy to get rid of. We can just chuck it into there. Some Zion crystal. There's some other ores, but what we're really looking for are those fossils. The fossilized crystal apple cow and this fossilized crystal apple pig. We just gotta get those guys. And then the pink tourmaline and everything else. So if we go down to bedrock level, and I just start looking around, seeing where there are different colors. That's all I gotta worry about. I found a crystallized gator, or a fossilized crystal gator, which is not, in fact, a, golden, or crystal apple pig or crystal apple cow, which is great. You'll love to see it. Okay, can we find one in here? Is that one? Or is that, nope, that's some stupid energy, whatever, badonkus. Wait, is that one? That one? No, it is pink tourmaline, which is partially grown. That, yes, it did. It did mean that there was some pink tourmaline right next to it. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our pink tourmaline, and now we can get rid of this. And now I just need the green stuff, which I don't know where we're gonna find that, but we just gotta go. Ooh, I think we found the cat's eye. Perfect, we found some cat's eye. How much will this actually be is the real question. Okay, stacking something. That should be good enough. It should be enough cat's eye. Still need to find those fossils, though. Maybe they're up a lot higher? I don't know exactly, though. I mean, I guess fossils, they likely spawn higher up. I just don't know where the best place would be to find them. You know, like, is there a better way to go looking for them than just mining? Or is this gonna just be the only way for me to get them? Otherwise, I think this is gonna take way too long. Oh my gosh. Wait, is that something? Nope, it is some more of those stupid ores. Okay, that's fine. How do I find the... Oh my gosh. How do I find golden apple cow or crystal apple cow? Now I just need the pig version. I guess we'll just go back this way. Why not? No reason not to. Oh my gosh, finally. I've found 8 crystal apple cow before I found 2 crystal carrot pigs. That took so long. Okay, well, we're here now. It didn't actually take an insane amount of time. It was just, it felt like a lot longer than it was, okay? It's fine. We can get the rest of the stuff all taken care of nice and easy, but what we're really after is getting into the Big Bertha stuff. So I think all we're gonna have to do is get the spawn eggs. So we just gotta get rid of a lot of the, you know, the cows. Hopefully this doesn't take way too long. It definitely will. If I can't get them all taken care of in this one day, on day 90, then I'm not gonna try and get these spawn eggs anymore. This has been just, I'm running around, I'm just trying to get around and get the spawn eggs, because that's all I need for this quest so I can complete it and head home. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay, we got the carrot pig, so now we just need to farm the cows. We just need to farm cows now. We got it. Okay, that didn't actually take that long. Thank God. That was actually relatively quick. And now we've got that taken care of. We can leave. And we gotta start working on Big Bertha quick, because we are running out of time. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we might as well start with the handle, because that's what we're the most taken care of. So, Triffigu, the Naga from Meowsie's mobs. Those spawn very, very rarely in... like Stony Shores biomes. The Captain Cornelia from the Aquamare mod. Okay. Frozen Ocean and Jungle. Okay. That's doable. I gotta find Stony Shores though, because that's gonna be the hardest one for me to find. Because Stony Shores are a rare biome in 1.16.5. Thankfully, there's one only 3,000 blocks away. You know, I came to a stone shore for a Naga. But, you know, I think I do need something from you as well, good sir. I do. I need the sea monster scale. And sea serpent fangs are fine too, but I'm just waiting for, hopefully, a Naga to spawn from the stone shore. Because, of course, stone shores, relatively rare biome. At least rare in 1.16, but... does look like they're not wanting to spawn right now, which is a little bit of a bummer. I do know that I need something from the Butterfly Leviathan. I need the Kraken Tooth. Because the Kraken has not yet been implemented Neither has a bunch of other stuff, so we just gotta work on it. And I think we're just gonna have to wait a little bit, see if one spawns. If one doesn't spawn tonight, might be a little bit screwed. Wait, we got one to spawn, It just took some tweaking of the spawn conditions, because apparently some spawn conditions were a little screwed up, and it was marked as stony shores and not stone shores, but the stony shores is stony shores in 1.18, but regardless, whatever. We need to go find, what is it next? We need to get the Captain Cornelia in a frozen ocean. Yeah. Prepping the warp drive. And now it's time to go. This is actually so fast that it just does not want to load quick enough, and nothing I can do can push it to load fast enough, so I just essentially warp there. And because the the ticks per second are stuck because it's just loading everything, it's essentially like we took no time at all, which is quite nice because it lets us travel a good healthy distance in almost no time, which is what we needed at this close, because we're at day 90 already. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to go by this quickly. Well, apparently there is no actual ship here, but there is a ship 3,500 blocks this way. This is a frozen ocean where an ice maze is, which I don't know if we need that or not for future stuff, but maybe we do. Well, apparently this is where the ship is supposed to be. I just gotta wait for the world gen to generate. Might take a little bit, but hey, it worked. Perfect. Okay, there's a ship here. Cool. Let's holly berries. Thought it was sweet berries, but I guess holly berries, that's fine too. Are y'all angry with me, or y'all just looking? I'm immune to arrows, so I don't care if you shoot or not, but like, you could at least like do the courtesy of trying to shoot at me. That way, you know, like you feel special. We got a magic mirror, power, smite. Cool. Cool. Rune of water. We got some more tomes. You know, you'll love to see it. What's over here? Spatial signs, some runes, infinity. Infinity ham is kind of boss. I love infinity ham. Where is it? So more than a day has passed since the captain's dive. She was wearing... Okay, so apparently, is it down here, or am I missing something? I don't actually know what I'm looking for. I probably should have read that. Oh, supposedly there is a master key hidden down here in something. I don't know where. But supposedly she was diving. It's a spinefish. Interesting. I don't know where exactly this stuff could even be, though, is the real question. Like, would it be down there? Would it be over here? So the ship, I think it was right, it should be right next to the ship, which is like right here. This is like below the ship, kind of, right? So it should be down here. I'm not seeing anything super crazy down here. There's some dimensional ore. Other stuff, I guess I'll just keep going down and I'll see if we can find anything. I don't know if there's gonna be anything down here though. Apparently there's an item I need on the ship that's called a shell horn that should be over here. I don't know where. It's not in that one. Not in that. I will grab the rune. Where is there, like an item frame or something? Okay, it's fine. It's all good. We're just chilling. I need a shell horn. Where is the shell horn? There's shell horn? Shell horn. Horn shell. Shell horn. Ew. Okay, well no wonder this guy looks fancy. He has the horn and the pirate pouch. Okay, we're next to water. Let's summon the Captain Cornella. Uh-oh. Oh, it's like an actual boss. Okay. Oh, you look kind of... Oh. I was gonna say she looks kind of cute, but she did not last very long. We got the 3-bolt helmet though, which is cool, and we also got the water dragon scale, which is what we needed from that entire encounter. And now we need a mantis claw from a foliath in a jungle. I gotta go find a jungle now. Okay, jungle. Let's go find ourselves a jungle. Perfect. Jungle has been successfully located. Now I just need to find a foliath. Don't know what a foliath is, but potentially we'll find one. Okay, we're way too fast with rock candy. It goes super speed. I am way too quick with it. Okay, that's a butterfly. I'll leave you alone because you dodged my sword. Poochin monkeys? Okay, dope. What's good? Why is there a villager? I'm trying to find a foliath. What is a foliath? It's gonna look like a weird thing, right? Like a plant with a mouth. It's like a piranha plant. It's just gonna take a little bit for me to find one. I wish it would just let me find a foliath, please. There's an Angie thing on my map. Wait, it's this guy. This is a foliath. It's a foliath. I think I need to be in human form to fight a foliath because it doesn't want to aggro on me. We got it. We got the foliath seed and the mantis claw. Okay, dope. So we can make Big Bertha handle. We can make the handle now. We make the handle, and then we've got 9 more days. 9 more days to get the rest of the things. Okay, this is gonna come down to the wire, but we've got the handle now. That's really big. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, what do we need? The melanoid nose. What is a alchemist from the Blue Skies mod? Need to go to a different dimension. Okay, that's in the end. That's in plains. That's in Twilight Forest. Okay, 7 sins. Adam's apple to spawn a random sin. We should probably do that soon. And we need to go to the Nether arena as well. Oh dear. Okay. Let's try and get the Blue Skies and Twilight Forest taken care of, and then get the Nightmare Scale taken care of. Okay, well, there's some dirt over here, so we can just hopefully Twilight Forest it up. I don't know if I need 12 or 16 or not. Poppy, 4 more, 12 flowers. Then we get you. We get ourselves our dirt in here. And our water buckets. You love to see it. And then water buckets. And then I can refill it. And then chuck the diamond in. Perfect. Twilight Forest portal created successfully. Now we can go into the Twilight Forest, and then we'll be able to take out the Melanoid in the Everdawn dimension. We need to go find the shack for that, which shouldn't be too difficult. I need to just get an Everdawn portal. Okay, let's go get the Naga in the Twilight Forest. Perfect. That did not take too long. Just come over here. We get ourselves a quick little Naga fight. You know what? Let's just bring out the boss destroyer. Fine, I'll do it. And then all the loot's right over here. Probably should have plopped back on my magnet. Let's do that real quick. Just so we can get everything that we need. We got the basilisk scale, which is exactly what we need. Now we can go home real quick. Don't have to worry about anything else. Now we just need to go to another thing. The gatekeeper's house. So let's go find that. There's one 200 blocks away. So pretty darn close. Is that what this house is? That's exactly what that house is. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's go see what he has to... we need to give him in order to get through. Also, that's a cool temple thing. Okay. Okay, I see you. What is he selling? It's the real question. Yo, what's good, dude? What are you selling? The bed is occupied? Okay, fine. What's it gonna cost? 8 emeralds? Okay, dope. How about I give you some emeralds, and we get a zeoliter. Chuck that. I've yoinked your bed. Have fun sleeping. Good night, bro. And let's see what portal we've got in here. It looks like... is this Everdawn or Everbright? I don't remember which one is which, but I know that one is what we want and the other one is what we don't want. So hopefully this is the right one. This looks like Everbright, and I think we need Everdawn, but we'll just have to hopefully get lucky. Yep, Everbright. Dope. Well, now we just gotta get far enough away to hopefully find another one of those dudes' houses, because we need to go find one with the right kind of portal, as opposed to the wrong kind of portal, because that was the wrong kind of portal. I don't know if you guys know this, but that was the portal to the Everbright. We're trying to get to the Everdawn. Okay, good sir, you better have the right portal, and it looks like it is the correct portal, which is perfect. because that means we can go to the Ever Dawn instead of the Ever Bright, which should be a little bit better. Also, hopefully this works, because otherwise I'm going to be super upset. Okay, that was gonna make me real mad if that didn't work. But you're glad you work, computer. You're glad. Perfect. Let's just go through the portal, and we need to go to a specific structure in here, so we can chuck you out. I'm gonna eat the apple, because the apple starts a cooldown. Oh shoot! I have that. So I need to get an apple, and I need to actually eat this and have bad effects. Because I need very bad omen, which is the thing that will let me to summon the mob dude who I actually need to fight. So now we can do that. And what is the structure that I need to fight? Alchemist, Blue Skies, large structure in the Everdawn dimension. Okay. Dope. It looks like one's only 400 blocks away, which is hopefully gonna take us less than 4 minutes 33 seconds, because you know what, that's how much time we have before we've got one of the 7 deadly sins coming to attack us. And you know, if it takes longer than that, it'd be okay. Okay, it'll be fine. We just need the keys, which will probably be inside some chests in here, which is dope. What's good? You got key. Perfect. Oh no, I've been poisoned. I'm in such pain. Is the key in there? Perfect, we got the key. Is there another key in the hidden chest? I know there's a hidden one somewhere. Is it... Where is it? Where is the hidden chest? Is it back there somewhere? No? Okay. I probably should go to a different mob. Let's just be real. Let's go back to being a creeper. Oh my gosh, I have so many mobs unlocked. There we go, perfect. Okay, so we're back to being a flying creeper. And I don't know how many keys we need, but what I do know is that there are keys on each floor, which would indicate that we need 3 keys. So hopefully that is enough. 4 keys. Okay, so that means there's 1 more key somewhere. Have I been to all of the people's? The one over here. You guys are trapped. You got a random thing on there. Okay, what about... Oh, I haven't been over to here. Cool, we've got you, and now we can go in here, which is where we need to go, and then we just go up, and we just keep going up until we get all the way up into here, and then we can fight the dude. And we've got 2 minutes 30 on very bad omen. So we've got the time. How many hits can you take? 251 health. 243 health. So I think this guy can take a maximum hit of a certain type of damage, which is unfortunate. How much archery damage do you take? What about if I just rapid fire him? We just go... Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. He's trying to stay alive. I'm not a fan. You gotta keep going until we get him. He's so close. Okay. We got him. Perfect. We got the melanoid nose. We got a bunch of other stuff, but what I really needed was his nose. And we should be able to get out. And we've got 52 seconds, so we can go home real quick. And then we'll fight a 7 deadly sin down here. And then... I only have a spike shield. I don't... that, but thank you, I appreciate it. Did my very bad omen just clear? Nope, 26 seconds. Okay, it just was being weird. I was so worried for a second. That was awful. I thought I wasted 5 minutes. Oh my gosh. We don't have that much time. It's almost day 92, and I still gotta go find the friggin' burning arena, which is gonna take so long, because cataclysm structures are so far away. Of course, we're fighting a 7 deadly sin at dawn, but let's see who spawns, who'll spawn. Oh, Wastiver. Cool. Dope, we one-shot him. Nice, easy dub. And now, let's see. So, Jumpy Bug, Plains Biome at night, so we gotta wait for nighttime in the end, and Burning Arena. Let's go find the Burning Arena in the Nether now. Let's see how long it takes for me to find this guy. Wow, that is the closest Burning Arena that I've ever seen. It's only 2,000 blocks away. In a different series, it took me going about 14, I think it was closer to like 20-something thousand blocks to find a burning arena. And the compass can't find things past 5,000 blocks, so you just gotta keep running around. So it took me so stupid long. But now it's time to go to the burning arena. Fossilized lava eel. We've arrived. That did not actually take nearly as long as I thought it would, but we now have gotten to burning arena. And now it is time. We have to take out one of these dudes in order to get the burning ashes. And now it is time to fight Ignis. And he will drop us the thing that we need. First, I'm going to turn down the volume because this is going to be a loud fight. Okay, let's get it. It's a loud fight. I turned the volume way down, so hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know if you guys can hear the background music over everything else, but thankfully, we are able to kind of, cheese him a little bit through just being able to fly. It does help quite a bit. Same with us having a little bit of a good sword. So, he has like a damage cap for how much you can hit him, which is why it takes so many hits. But overall, that's a big attack. Yep, you just evade. And then we just gotta keep hitting him. Just gotta keep hitting him. 33, 29, 24, 19. And we got him. And we got him. Ignitium ingots and the moth scale. Is that everything for that? Nope, we still need the arachnon. And we also need a end troll in a structure in the end. Don't know what the structure is going to be, though. I guess we'll have to find that out. Apparently it's called an end prison, because that's the only structure from Pandora's creatures in here. So, let's go see if we can get it, 1,400 blocks away. Not too bad at all, especially since we'll be there in a flash using a quick travel technology. Oh, we're here. I think this is it. I'm going to take off the rock candy just so we don't go too fast. This looks like the right thing, and the end troll should be the guy in the middle, which we'll take out nice and easy. And now we got to go find an arachnon. I don't know if it's nighttime yet, but we'll check it out and we'll wait. So, it's nighttime on the plains. I'm specifically looking for the arachnon, which should spawn in the plains. Now, I don't know how rare it is or what it even looks like, but I do know that it looks like that's a overworld drake. Okay, interesting. Don't know why that guy's there. But what I do know is that we need to find ourselves an arachnon, and I don't know what they look like or what they do, how rare they spawn. All I know is that I need to find one. And I need to slay it. And you know what? We're going to do our best to find one, and we're going to do our best to slay it. And that guy, oh, he gave us a forbidden fruit. Cool. What are you guys? You guys are roost stalkers. Okay, y'all are chill. You're an enchanted carrot pig? Enchanted golden okay, interesting. Where is an arachnon? I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I think that's it. Yeah, exactly. Arachnon. Perfect. We got it. A jumpy bug scale. We got that. So now we can make the guard. So let's just make the guard real quick. And then we will be able to start working on getting the blade, which is probably the most important part. I mean, come on now. Okay, we've got the guard, we've got the handle, the guard. Now we need the blade. And this sword will actually be better than our unobtainium cleaver, but you know, who's counting really? Regardless, we need to go get a void worm by throwing a mysterious worm into the void. A mysterious worm by placing a crimson mosquito larvae onto a capsid. So crimson mosquito larvae, I need to get one of those, and I need to put it onto a capsid in the end. Okay, that took forever. That was the longest thing that I've had to do this series. It's not, but like, let's be real. It took a while. Regardless, we're about to fight the void worm, dude. So I'm gonna chuck you into the void. We're gonna put our thing back on. We get the void worm. Soul for a soul. We get you, and what the devil? Okay. Uh-oh. That was bad. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. What are you doing? Can I hit you? Or will you just not die? Okay, so you guys will all take damage, but they are weird segmented freaks of whatever. What? Worm, we got it? What did I, huh? Void worm. There's two void worm. Did I what just happened? Okay. Void worm eye, we got the worm tooth. Okay, that's fine. We got it. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Warped Moscow from Alex's mob's crimson mosquito, warped mixture. Okay. Well, there's a crimson mosquito right there. Come on, get it. Come on, get it. Take it. Perfect. Apparently they'll get like super buff and something. We need to get the dude after yeah, the warped Moscow. He drops the dope caterpillar jaw, and now we need the T-Rex tooth from the frost maw. Okay, gotcha. I don't know how we're gonna find a frost maw other than finding frozen tundra, or if the explorer's compass has some. Oh my gosh, I am cutting it close. I finally found a frost maw spawn chance, so hopefully one will be there. Because I've been just searching around. It took, I don't know why. I just could not find any of them close by. So I just had to keep looking around until I could find one on the compass. But hopefully there will be one down here. Oh my gosh. Thank God. There's the thing. We got it. We got the icon. Which means when we come down here, should be a frost moth sitting somewhere. Where is it actually? Where is it? It's this way. It's more of this. Oh, there it is. Dope. Cool. What's good, dude? Yeah, goodbye. Perfect. Okay, we got the T-Rex tooth, which is great because we need two more things. We need the Vortex Eye from the Ender Golem, and we need some Sirens from the Ice and Fire mod. Should be able to find Sirens relatively easy if I just search through the ocean and look for little outcroppings of stones, and the Sirens should be on them. They're usually closer to the coastline, so I'm just going to kind of trace along the coast until we find some, but it shouldn't be too hard to find some Sirens. I say shouldn't be, but it's looking like it might be a little more difficult than I let on. You know, that's our first dragon. Of course, it's a dead one, or that's our second, because we found a dead dragon a while ago, like at the very beginning. I just need to find Sirens. Where is everything? We finally found some. I found a siren. Hello, siren. Hello. I got some sea viper tongues. Delicious. And now we need to go find the Ender Golem real quick. Hopefully, he's not too far away. He should be in the, yeah, Ender Golem from the Cataclysm. Okay, dope. We just gotta go. Perfect. We've arrived at the ruined citadel. Now, usually you would go through this like a normal maze. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna break in, and we're going to fight the Ender Guardian immediately, because Cataclysm mod is just, you know, super easy when you're crazy crafted up. We're just going a little crazy, you know? Dope. Okay, cool. And now we got him. And now we should get the loot. We got the gauntlet. He's supposed to drop a little more stuff. Where did the rest of it go? Okay, I think we got it. We got it from I got the other guy. I don't know why it was being weird, but we got the vortex eye, which means we can make the blade. I just need another ultimate sword because I don't want to use our really good one. You know what? We'll use the really good one. Let's just take all the enchantments off of it first. Now that we have that, with all the books taken off of it, get rid of indestructible because indestructible doesn't work. We will now make ourselves the Big Bertha blade, and now we can make Big Bertha. I think it's fitting if we wait until tomorrow to make ourselves Big Bertha. It's nighttime. Let's just get some sleep. And in the morning, we are going to absolutely annihilate. Because now it's Big Bertha time. Big Bertha time, baby. Of course, it comes with some enchantments. It's got a little bit of durability. We're going to disenchant it real quick. We're going to slap on beautiful, delectable, and we're going to get this guy completely enchanted up with everything. All of it. And now that we've maxed out Big Bertha, I think it's time to say thank you guys for watching this video. The next installment of our series of Crazy Craft, because it is day 101. So that means we've gotten through our first 100 days. But now it's time for a second 100 days, and we've got a lot of stuff to do. So first, I'm going to start off by turning all of our ruby essence into ruby blocks and then into EMC so that we have plenty of EMC for whatever we may need. And then I think we're going to try and get all the way through to the Royal Guardian stuff within the next 100 days. Might be a little tough. We are going to need to defeat the Nether monstrosity. We're going to need to defeat the Snow Queen from Twilight Forest, as well as Herobrine from the Awakened Bosses mob, and also the Great Goat Horn from Levind. Or Levinidae? I don't know how to pronounce it, but essentially, that's a big mod with a huge quest that we need to actually do to get the horn. So I think we're going to do that first, since that's going to take the longest. To get there, what we have to do is we have to get the lantern dimension stuff. We need the lantern fueler and some lantern frames. And then we need to go to the lantern dimension, find a Dauntalands biome, then find a Dauntalands mining, and then we need to find the goat fur and the goat mask to get the boss summoner to then summon the king goat and get him. Which, with this sword, it shouldn't be too bad, although Big Bertha is even better. So we're actually going to be retiring our unobtainium cleaver and hopefully just using Big Bertha, because I mean, it's Big Bertha, let's be real. It's kind of what was meant to happen for the mod pack. I do think that's going to take a little bit of preparation, so let's get that underway. Well, I guess our first course of action, after, of course, you know, acquiring 7 million EMC, or not million, that's billion, 7 billion EMC, which isn't actually a ton, we are going to need to make the highest storage cell, which is the infinite, just so we can store everything inside of the system. We're not even close to using all the space, though, so probably save that for a bit, but I also am going to need 24 Aldemodium ore, because the Aldemodium armor is actually the very best in the mod pack, other than, of course, the mechanism end tier stuff, which also doesn't have the other modifiers that make it super stupid crazy, but overall we can enchant this stuff, which makes it even better, which is great. We're also going to get a soul stone, which is essentially a totem of undying that will never break. So let's get ourselves the nether stars for that. Perfect. We just need one, and we're just going to grab one, and then what we're going to do is we are going to have to, I guess, come in here, because we need some other stuff in order to make this guy indestructible, so we can just never. And what I need for that is the Stella Arcanum, which I cannot. Am I blind? I am blind because it's right here. Okay, I've got 32, so we'll just get a bunch of them. We do need quite a bit, but not an insane amount. 16 will definitely do the trick. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. My throat is just kind of dying for absolutely no reason, but we're gonna make it through it. Also, this stuff explodes when you mine it, so we just gotta be very careful. Yep, just like that. We get our stellarite piece. And I guess we'll just use this for tunnel boring, because we can. I just need all of the Stellar Arcanum. I need the stellarite pieces for eternal stellas. And we can make more things indestructible. And of course, after we get all of the stellarite pieces, then we need the expetrified ore to get the expetrified orbs. Then we need to make all of the stuff, which we can just come over to our system and create. Nice and simple, nice and easy. And now to make them, we just combine 4 expetrified orbs with 1 stellarite piece, and now we are able to get eternal stellas, which when used in a smithing table, the soulstone will give us an indestructible soulstone, which is quite incredible, because now with it, we should be able to just not, and that's how it should work. I'm not saying that's how it will work, but it's how it should work, regardless. We can also make ourselves our beautiful, beautiful all-the-modium armor. I'm going to need to get it enchanted up, and then we'll be ready just about to start going through the whole Levinede questline. We just need the lantern stuff. Well, it's been a couple days. I've been working on getting the armor enchanted up, and there's one more enchantment that I really, really need. It's called Hopology. And for that I need the experience armor. And the reason for this is because Hopology is an enchantment that gives you additional levels of protection for how much XP levels you have. And the full reason why we need all of it is because, well, I want to make my stuff actually stupidly overpowered. And for that, I'm gonna need quite a bit of additional stuff. So we're just gonna go through it. We're gonna get Hopology on everything, and now we should be able to actually have some stupid crazy armor. I'm gonna need to farm up some extra XP, and then we'll be hopping into the lantern dimension. Okay, well now we are ready, and first off we're gonna need to get ourselves our lantern frames and of course our lantern fueler. And we're going to make this on the other side of our nether portal, because it's exactly the same as a nether portal, and, you know, it just looks a little different. And now that we've got it taken care of, we now don't have to worry about it. And we're about to go into the lantern dimension, which should be a little interesting. We're going to be having to look for a very specific thing now, though. And that is the Donta land. Okay, we found the Donta lands. Now we need to find the Donta mining area. I think that's what this is. Mithril Haven. We need Mithril for stuff too, but I don't know fully. There's supposed to be mobs in here that spawn and drop good stuff, right? Yeah, but where'd they all go? We got a ton of Mithril. Do I need Mithril for anything, or is this all just gonna go into here? It might just all go in there, but we should probably figure it out. Okay, Donta Lands has some ores that generate below Edenite and goat ore. And then the goat ore can also be found deep underground in the Donta Lands biome. We need the goat mask in order to, I think, make the boss summoner. But we need also Dawsonite, which is diamond netherite mixture. Okay, so it's not super expensive. But we first gotta find it underground in these Donta lands. Well, I found the Edenite ore that it said that there would be, so I guess we've got that. Now I just gotta find the goat ore. Hopefully it shines a little too. Otherwise this might be a little bit of a long process. Well, it also doesn't give me information on where goat ore generates, so I guess we'll just have to keep mining around and find it, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? There's plenty of other ores too. Maybe it's just lower down, who knows. Oh, we finally found a goat ore. Okay, what did we get? We got 3 goat eyes. What do I need for the goat mask? 2 goat eyes, goat goatee, and goat fur. Okay, so we just gotta find more goat ore, and that's all it is. That's actually a big vein. Okay. I think that's everything that we need in order to make it, no? I think so, right? Yeah, so we got the goat mask. Now I just need the Dawsonite, which is diamond netherite. Okay, cool. Do I have netherite scrap in here? I do. Perfect. And diamondes. Perfection. And now we just combine them. And now we've got to, I guess, go back home and smelt this up. Let's probably set a warp up at the surface. The last one is Donta String. How do I get, okay, I need Donta Fragment. I guess I just gotta get rid of more of those dudes that are just up there. I guess that's the only way for me to get this over with. Well, I'm sorry, piggies, but you guys are, I guess, what's, on the chopping block if I need to. Oh, they also dropped Donta String. Okay, that's not too bad. Just gonna take a little bit. Hopefully they don't hit us next time, because then they'll just get flung away. We've got 1 block of Donta String. We need 5, I think. Yeah, 5 to get the boss summoner. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. Okay, we just need 1 more block of string. We've got... Oh, we got a sniper bow of the quick draw of latent magic. A mythic unbreakable bow that does better sniper damage, better draw speed. I don't know fully if our ultimate bow is actually better or not, is the question. Because I think those stats just make it better already. I probably will need to upgrade that bow with our current bow stuff, because I think otherwise we're just wasting our bow, you know? Who knows? I just gotta get I gotta get more Donta String. Give me your string. Wait a second. There's a boss summoner right here. Did it drop a boss okay, well, it didn't summon I probably should have clicked on it to summon a boss, I guess, because it didn't summon a boss, which is super lame, because that's what I needed it for. We finally have enough Donta String, though, so we'll be able to make our own boss summoner. I'm gonna put the bow in there. And now we will get ourselves the King Goat boss summoner, which should summon the King Goat. Come on, let's fight him. Big Bertha should be able to match up with the King Goat. I'm just gonna be 100% real. Let's see how much. You know, I was saying that the King Goat might be able to match up, but it was actually, you know what? He didn't. Yep, nope. Big Bertha kind of did it. That went incredibly quickly, actually. I thought that was gonna be like an actual fight. I guess we've gotta go get Herobrine, cyan, and blue block with pumpkin on top. Okay, cool. Might as well do that in here if I can get the stuff. Okay, perfect. We're ready. We just need to put the Herobrine cyan, Herobrine blue block with 1 pumpkin on top. Does it need to be a carved pumpkin or not? Cyan, blue, pumpkin. No Herobrine. Okay, carved pumpkin. No Herobrine. Maybe I need to harvest pumpkin and put pumpkin back on? No Herobrine. What about blue and then cyan and then carved pumpkin? Okay, nope. Wait, yes? Huh? Okay. Hello Herobrine. Goodbye Herobrine. That went surprisingly well, actually. Not nearly as difficult as I imagined it possibly could be, but you know, hey, we got the Awakened Eye. So we are 2 parts, 2 out of 4 actually. Now, hopefully the other 2 parts will be relatively easy, although finding the Netherite monstrosity may be half of this entire thing. And then getting the Snow Queen is going to be rough, but the final thing is going to be getting rid of the Chaos Guardian, which is, that might be actually the most difficult part of this. But we need Chaotic Guardian chunks, and we need those in order to make ourselves Royal Guardian scales. And I actually need to, I think, get rid of 2 Chaos Guardians to get the amount that we need. So that might be a little tough, you know? Huh. Okay, well, let's get a plan of action going. Well, I think my first course of action is going to be taking care of some other additional little things, such as, first off, going over to a birch ent tree and slaying a birch ent. And that's because I wanna kind of complete this entire chapter, this entire page for this 100 days. And we've completed quite a bit. We've gone into all the dimensions. We have everything to complete all this stuff. That's all just tedious stuff that I'm going to skip over. We're just going to complete that. But we need to actually find all these different ents. And I think that's the first thing that I want to do. So we're going to go over and get rid of a birch ent. Nice and quick and easy. Perfect. And we have arrived. It's time to meet your end, birch ent. The gate's not opening. Oh, it's opened. Oh, hello. Okay, I opened up the... Okay, interesting. There's no sound anymore. I don't know what happened, but apparently the Ent just decided to give up on life and everything else. So, now I guess we just get some free birch wood. Great. Thank you, I guess. Now we gotta find the other Ents and hopefully get our audio back, because I can't hear the game. Oh, I can. It just was really what the heck? Okay. Well, we seem to have found a beautiful acacia Ent. Hello, good sir. Goodbye, good sir. Howdy doody. That was very well executed. Perfect, perfect. We got the things that we need as well. And now we shall yoink your loot that should be up here. Yes, the acacia Ents seem to have quite a bit more resources than the rest of them, although we are quite rich. I will still steal from the Ents because they angered me. I don't know. Whoever made the quests they gotta make more quests because the quests are a little. I don't know. I think they could definitely be a little better. Just my personal opinion, but it's all good. We're just chilling. Now we just gotta go find more of the other Ents that I'm missing. For some of these guys, it's actually taking quite a bit of time to find them, but it does seem as though we've slain the jungle Ent, and now we must find the most elusive of them all, the dark oak Ent. I just seem to not be able to find one, period, and I don't know why. Oh my gosh, we finally found him. The dark oak Ent. Come in. Let me come in. Perfect, you're dead now. Perfect, we got him. It only took, you know, 25 days for me to get all the Ents. It's not bad. It's not bad. We did it. And now I just gotta go get all the Nether ones, and that should be nice and easy, nice and simple, because they're a lot closer. And then we'll be able to go crazy wild. This is incredible. You'll love to see it. All of the Ents have been slain in the overworld. Yup, finding the warped Ent tree was not nearly as difficult, and we already got him down, so now we just need the crimson one, which should just be over in the Crimson Forest. Nice and easy. Heck yeah, we're so close to getting them all. Well, let's get into the crimson tree, and he, of course, just immediately explodes, and that is all of the Ents completed, and now I do think we're ready for the netherite monstrosity. So, we just gotta find out where exactly he is, and then take him out. Let's see, where could he possibly be? Oh, it turns out he's actually real close by, and, yeah, well, we found it. That was really, really close by. Apparently it's this direction. It should just kind of be around here, right? Shouldn't be too crazy hard to find. Excuse you? Excuse me? Where is it? It's this way? Okay, how far away is it? 85 this way? Okay, oh, is this it right here? Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, we're almost ready to fight him. We just gotta get our inventory cleared out, and then let's get him. Perfect. And now what we can do is we'll come on down here. Hello, Mr. Netherite Monstrosity. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You don't take very much damage, even from our pretty dope sword. Gosh darn. Well, never mind. He is now, become deceased, but it's okay. He should have given us, yep, we got ourselves the ancient netherite ingot. We also got the monstrous horn and the music disc for the boss music, because the boss music is quite cool for the particular cataclysm bosses, but of course, well, there's just not much else to really do. We've got ourselves some other stuff randomly over here, and I do think that it's about time for us to go and find ourselves fighting the Snow Queen from Twilight Forest. But of course, first we'll need to actually go through Twilight Forest progression system, so let's get that started, I guess. We finished off the Naga, but now we just gotta go through the rest of it to get to the Snow Queen. Which, of course, if you need a brief course correction, for the Twilight Forest, you essentially go into the portal, and you are met with taking care of some stuff, and you need to then get the magic map. And so we actually need to get a magic map focus, a raven feather, and torchberries, as well as glowstone dust, which shouldn't be too hard to get. But that's our first goal when we hop right into the Twilight Forest. Well, I couldn't find a raven feather the normal way, so I guess we're gonna have to break into a hollow hill to hopefully get ourselves some stuff. The main thing that I'm looking for, of course, being torch berries and then raven feathers. Of course, they should be in here. Torch berries are nearly guaranteed to be in here, but I don't exactly understand where... There's naga scales in there too. Okay, interesting. Huh. We're getting pretty unlucky, I guess. I'm just trying to find myself some actual torch berries and some raven feathers, because I cannot seem to find anything else. But unfortunately, it looks like that is a bust for this particular hollow hill, which kind of sucks. Oh my gosh, I finally found one. I found two, actually, which is great, but I still need torch berries. I think torch berries we can find underground in caves, so it shouldn't be too hard, right? Okay, we've got the roots and stuff. We've got other stuff. There shouldn't be too much down here other than some caves where I can hopefully find some torch, please. I just need torch berries. That's all I need in order to make a magic map. Will you please just give me some torch berries, man? I'm striving so hard. We already found where the Ice Queen is. We just need to actually get the torch berries so we can start the freaking quests. Oh my gosh. Apparently, the skeleton druids from these houses have a chance to drop some glowberries, or not glowberries, what are they called? Torch berries. Perfect. Okay, we got ourselves some torch berries. We can make our magic map focus, which should give us that. And then we should be able to make ourselves a nice magic map utilizing some papier. I don't have paper. Okay. Good thing I have plenty of sugarcane, because now we can paper and we make ourselves a blank magic map, which is fantastic. I'll chuck the extra paper in here just so we have as much paper as we need. Now let's see. Okay, so we've got that. We do need to actually take out a naga within sequence, which is after we get the map. So hopefully this is the naga that we have not yet defeated. If it is, it's going to be a little bit of a bummer, but it's unfortunately, yep, it's the one we defeated. Okay, so we got to find another naga, which hopefully isn't going to be too hard, but it does look like the Hydra is quite close as well. For us to take the Hydra out, we just got to go find another naga now, because I decided, okay, whatever, it's all good. Wait, can we, I might try attempting to see if we can get close to the Lich Towers early, because if the naga kill from earlier counts, then that'd be dope. Also, there's just a naga over here that we can take out too, because it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Perfect, it's time to fight a naga. Hello. You barely withstood half a hit, but that's okay. We got the basilisk scale again, and now it's time to walk our way, or fly our way, over to a Lich Tower, which is that guy right in front of my crosshair. Now we're gonna go best him by chucking some pearls back into his face. And I say chucking pearls because that is actually how you best the Lich King, or the Night Lich, whatever he's called. You have to actually come in, you fight him, and he's got those shields, and the only way to defeat him is by deflecting the things that he shoots back at him. And he will summon little friends that will also have those things that you can then use to actually get at him much better. And so what we gotta do is we gotta deflect all of them to make sure that we break his shields as fast as possible. And we gotta get it as quick as we can. Okay, I failed. That was great. But regardless, it's all good. We're just chilling. These guys are not aggroed to me. So apparently only the Lich is aggroed to me because I am currently a creeper. But it's all good. Okay, he's aggroed to me now. Come on, will you attack me? Perfect, perfect. 2 more shields left, and he's shooting a fireball this time, so we just avoid, we just dodge, duck, and weave. Okay, apparently he's a little dumbfounded. I don't know exactly, but he's very interesting indeed. But now he should be able, I whiffed, that's great. Okay, we got him. We broke his shield, and I immediately hit him on accident, but we did eliminate him. So now that we've taken him out, we've got that. And that should, in theory, based on the Twilight Forest progression system, that should, after taking him out, it should allow us to go and to defeat the Snow Queen, which is what we need in order to get an even better sword. So let's go do that. And of course that sword being the Royal Guardian Sword. So now we must go face the Ice Queen. But in order to face the Ice Queen, we actually need to take out her subordinates, I guess you would call them. The Alpha Yetis. The Yetis in their little abominable snowman hut things. They're not very scary. They're not very dangerous. We just got to take them out first. And of course, let's get after it. Well, we're here now. He should spawn once we get close. And the Alpha Yeti has been slain, which is perfect. Which means that we got the Alpha Fur. And now we chuck that in there. And now we shall go directly towards the Snow Queen's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little base. And now we shall see where she shall reside. She's usually in the tallest tower that is connected to the main middle. So the tallest, biggest tower. But the way to tell is to, well, we mine into it. So if we can get into it nice and easy. Doesn't look like it's this one. We did find an ice bow, though, and some ice bombs, which is fine. What about you? This is the Ice Queen. Perfect. Hello, Snow Queen. Goodbye, Snow Queen. Good night. Sleep well. We got the Blightened Ice, though. Which now means that on day 27, or 127, 27 days into this, we can make ourselves the Royal Guardian Sword. Do we want to yet, though, is the real question. I think so, but it's a question to ask, you know? We should probably get the enchantments set up, fully maxed out, before I do anything crazy. For that, I'm going to need an enchantment library and some hell shelves, as well as a bunch of other different kinds of bookshelves. So I'm going to go take care of that, and then we will make the Royal Guardian Sword. Okay, well, this has taken quite a bit of time to get to, but we are now at the stage of being able to upgrade our enchanting setup. So, what we've got ourselves here is a B shelf, which will increase our quanta by 100%, which will put our quanta to max. What we're going to do, though, for right now, is we are not going to be using the B shelf, because I need to upgrade our enchantment library to the next level, which is actually the Library of Alexandria, which requires max Eterna, 45% Quanta, and then 100% Arcana. So we need to get it to both of those requirements, which shouldn't be too difficult based purely on the stuff that we have. Of course, I said that and immediately needed to grab 2 more pearlescent end shelves in order to get us up to 45% Quanta, but you know what I mean. Regardless, we have our 9 pearlescent end shelves, which will get our, thankfully, our Quanta... Wait, Quanta up to 60? What? Huh? Why would that be 60? That makes absolutely no sense. Is it because of the enchanting thing that I have on? Did I not have that one equipped? Do I have that one equipped? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Booko enchanting. No bookshelf needed for enchanting. So if I remove that, what is it at now? It is still at 60. Wait, did I do the math wrong? It should be plus 5%. It is plus 5%. Okay. Interesting. But now it's 55, and now it should be 45. Perfecto. And now we need to max out our beautiful Arcana and Eterna. Thankfully, Heartforged Sea Shelves are fantastic at doing that, because these guys give plus 10 Arcana each. And then in addition to that, we've got the Draconic End Shelves to max out our Eterna, which should, in theory, we are so close. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can go 1 more of these guys, and that should get us to where we need to be. Which is great, because otherwise we were not going to be able to get there, but thankfully, you know, it is what it is. We also were going to add these shelves of end fuse rectification, because these guys will actually let us have rectification, which is apparently something that's very important, or at least I'm told that it is. But we need some lapis now in order to actually get our enchantment library upgraded. Oh, there we go, perfect, and now we shall get ourselves a beautiful Library of Alexandria. And now that we've got that, we can start actually making the real way that we're going to have this set up. So, of course, this side is going to be entirely Draconic End Shelves. Then this side is going to be the shelf of infused rectifications, our B shelf, our shelf of masterful sight, and then of course our draconic end shelves, our pearlescent end shelves, and with this, this should be nearly up to max. Yeah, these two are maxed, but the top one is not. Let's see though. I do think though, for maxing out our Eterna, we may need some more draconic end shelves. I don't know where our Arcana is at with this. 85. So it's a little bit low, but it's okay. Yeah, we just need, how much do we need actually? We need 13. That's rough. That's tough. Okay. Well, I think I've got it finished. It did take a full day, but I figured out that I had enough mana steel to make some mana pylons, which actually were what needed to be there to push it over the edge. All the way, wait, we're not even all the way there. What changed? What? It was fine. It was fine up until like a second ago. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, is it different for this one? Bruh. Never mind, I fixed it. I had one end shelf, or one other shelf where the end shelf is supposed to go, but it's all good. We got it now, and now what I'm going to be doing is getting max enchants on all of my gear, and for that, I'm just going to be enchanting as many of these books as I possibly can, and transferring all of them into our library, because the way that this works is it actually will accumulate all these things, and it will let us go up to whatever the max level of the enchantment is, and we can just get it. So, like, I have 1 point in capturing, or I have 32 points in capturing, so we can get up to capturing 6, which is the max level available, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and that's just what we're going to do for a bit, until I think we're ready to actually make our Royal Guardian Sword once I get the enchants that we need. Perfect. We are ready to craft ourselves up our Royal Guardian Sword now. And of course, drumroll please, 3, 2, 1, we now have ourselves a beautiful Royal Guardian Sword. And of course what we're going to do first is take off the Unbreaking, because we don't need Unbreaking. We, in fact, will just smack on in the smithing table, not the anvil. Smack on some indestructible. It'll still get Unbreaking 3, but that's fine. Now we need some more anvils in order to actually successfully upgrade this guy with all of these enchantments, because it is going to get rather expensive rather quick. And actually it's not too bad. It was a lot more expensive on our first sword, but I guess we're just getting pretty lucky. Yeah, 260, 525. Exactly, that one's only 10, but 525 for Vorpal 7. Okay, we just gotta farm a little more XP, and then we'll be able to get the best sword in the entirety of Minecraft, except for the Aldemodium alloy sword, which is gonna take us taming some dragons, which I don't know if we're ready for that yet. I think we're definitely ready for taming dragons, okay? I'm just gonna... It's gonna be a bit. In fact, I'm contemplating whether we want to, instead of actually taking on the Chaos Dragon, getting the Royal Guardian stuff, we might save that for the third 100 days. Because I think that for right now, getting to the point of being able to make the better stuff, the better armor, or rather the better weapon, is more important. So what is it for the Aldemodium alloy blade? That is going to cost us 2 unobtainium vibranium and 1 Aldemodium. So unobtainium vibranium, we need an ice dragon forge, and then we will put in a vibranium and an unobtainium. And for that I need an ice dragon, which means I have to go find an ice dragon after, of course, we get our enchanted stuff all the way taken care of, which may take a little bit longer, but it's fine. We've got this, I believe. And this sword actually does nearly double the damage of our current sword, which is quite amazing. But let's go farm some XP, and then we'll be ready to enchant with Vorpal. And then I guess we're gonna go hunting some dragons. Yes, should be quite interesting. Okay, well, we've decided, or at least I decided, that I wanted to, utilizing a bit of a strat for gaining infinite XP, which is the full experience set of armor and the experience battery trinket, I decided that I'm going to get to 1,000,000 XP levels, which we just hit. And now that we're here, what I'm going to do is we're just going to chuck most of this stuff away into here, because we don't really need to hold on to it or carry it, but we can actually upgrade the Althemodium helmet and stuff, and I didn't realize you could do this, but you can actually make the Vibranium and Unobtainium sets. And Unobtainium is the very best set of armor, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade all of our armor, get the enchants back on and everything. I think I am going to need some more of these Eternal Stellas, though, which means that I need a little bit more of the X-Petrified ore, which I should have, which is perfect. But now all we got to do is get ourselves enough, and then we'll get our 4th Eternal Stella, and then we'll make ourselves the Althemodium gear into Unobtainium gear, and it'll be kind of incredible. Perfect. We've got that taken care of. Now, one by one, I'm going to have to do this one by one, because I've got to get Indestructible taken out of there, and then we got to get the rest of these guys all taken out. Then we've got the actual helmet. Then what we can do is we can upgrade it into first Vibranium, put it in our inventory just so we can actually get any challenges related to this, then Unobtainium, and then you can plop it into there to give it Indestructible and re-enchant it with everything. And that's what we're going to have to do for each of these pieces of gear, because otherwise it's just going to, you know, ruin all the enchantments and or not make it unbreakable. So that's all we got to do. Holy, this enchant is getting expensive. Thankfully, we've got 1,000,000 levels, so it's not even, like, that much of a deal. But it's all good. We're fine. Just now we got to get the pants and the boots. Okay, and now we've got our full enchanted Unobtainium gear. We've got our saturation buff, our piglin buff. We've got our flight, our immunity to nausea, protection against shulker levitation, magic resistance, no fall damage. We can already fly. We were already kind of goated. Now we actually have to go fight some dragons. So, I don't actually know how hard it's going to be to find them. But I think our main goal is just going to be targeting the tier 5 dragons, because that's what we need to get in order to get the dragon eggs that we need. And I think that getting a good, healthy injector is probably a good idea as well. And what I mean by injector is, I mean a netherite DNA sampler, because that is actually what we really will need. And the reason for that is we're going to need 3 of them, I guess. I need some light blue stained glass. I need a light blue dye for that, which is white dye. I should have... give me a moment. Just had to get some dyes taken care of, you know? We needed light blue dye, so now light blue dye is a part of that. And we can also grab glass, because glass is super easy. We've got plenty of it. Doesn't really need to be something to worry about. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Then we got our light blue glass, and now we can make ourselves some netherite, or diamond DNA samplers, rather, because the diamond one is required to make the netherite one. Now, I guess we can, diamond, we can dupe them, so I don't really need to worry about that, but I do need star-infused netherite, which is nether stars and, netherite, I guess. So let's grab ourselves some netherites and grab ourselves some nether stars. And now we can make ourselves the star-infused netherite. Star-infused netherites. And we will smithing table it up, get our netherite DNA sampler. Now we've got our netherite DNA sampler. We need 3 of them, 1 for each type of dragon. And we're also going to need the cages. So hopping mob cages are what we really want, which are just normal mob cages with other stuff, but it looks like it's mostly iron bars, chains, and block of iron for this. So I guess we'll just grab some iron, and you know what? Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad whatsoever. Chains, relatively easy, you know, not anything super difficult. We want normal Minecraft chains, and we get ourselves our mob cage. Then what we're going to do is chuck that in there, and we're going to get mob cage. Perfect. And then what did we need to make it a hopping mob cage? Just hopper and redstone. Okay, hopper. Should have them in there, and that means we've now got popping mob cages in here. Also, holy voice crack. Popping mob cage, we'll grab 3 of them and 3 diamond chests. 1 for each of the different types of dragons. And I guess what we'll do, I don't really need the ruby stuff anymore, so we'll take you. And we will plop you all in our little handy-dandy refined storage system. And now we'll set up the mob cages like so. So now we have 1 for each type of dragon, and now we actually need to find them. But I guess getting some upgrades earlier on will probably be a good idea. So speed 1 cages, looks like blackstone, coal, quartz. Okay. Perfect. So now we can make the speed 1 upgrade, cage upgrades, which I guess we can plop in there. Speed 2, it looks like I just need more blackstone and nether star fragments. So speed 1 and then nether stars. Wait, do I actually need something special for this to get the nether star fragments? I do. I need a wither in the cage. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess getting the luck one is probably a good idea too. And then I guess for these guys I need to make them. Looting 3 applied to the cage drops. That one. Blackstone and an enchanting table. Blackstone. Perfect. And do I have enchanting tables in here? Does not look like it. Well, let's get it added. Perfect. Now it's been fully successfully added, and we shall just simply fly up here, plop it down, and now we can get those guys nice and set up. We're gonna need the looting 3. Oops. Okay, we got 2. What else did I need? I needed emerald blocks. Okay. Emerald block, not bad. I only need 3 of them, so we'll just make 3, because oh, these are unseeable. Okay. Looting 3, perfect. 1, 2, 3, and we will apply 1 to each of them. Do they stack? Upgrades can stack, so they will stack. You know, if we're gonna have to work on getting the nether stars to upgrade these, I think getting them, 1 of them fully stack upgraded out is probably a good idea. And then what does it need to be on? Stone or diamond ore. Okay, cool. Good thing I've got plenty of diamond ore, so let's plop the diamond ore in there, and now we just need a wither. Perfect, perfect. Let us summon ourselves a beautiful handy-dandy wither. And then we shall, of course, yoink the DNA. Hit entity to extract DNA. Okay, do I need to be closer? Probably. Hey, do I have your DNA now? I need your DNA, dude. Dude, give me your DNA. Give me your DNA. Do I have DNA? Oh, I have wither DNA. Cool. Now I can. We'll take him out. He doesn't matter anymore. Now we'll go home. And of course, now that we're home, what we'll do is we'll click the wither in there, and now we've got that all taken care of, which is great. Because now we just need to wait for some withers to spawn, and then to get the free. We need the very specific piece. We need the nether star fragments, and I might as well make some warden receptors while we're at it, just so that I can have them. And then we'll be ready to get the max speed upgrades for when we are ready. And what I'm also gonna need, creative cage-up, can I make that? Nope, I can't. I don't need XP. XP is the least of my concerns. But what I do think is probably a good idea is definitely going to be getting those warden receptors while I just kind of casually AFK for these to get enough of these nether star fragments to make 3, because I only want 1 for each. I only need 1 max tier speed for each, and then I'm going to put 2 looting in them. We are so close. We're only missing 1 nether star fragment, and then we got it, and then we can go find some dragons. Perfect, we got it. Okay, now we got our speed 2 upgrade. We already have our speed 3 upgrades in the rest of them. So now all that's taken care of. We do need each of the Dragon Forge cores for that particular dragon to be able to actually, you know, propagate in the cage. But it shouldn't be too difficult once we find some. All I gotta do is actually find them, you know? Well, it looks like we can't actually use the explorer's compass to find the dragons. So this may actually take a little bit of a while, but it should be fine, right? It won't be too bad, right? Whoa. That is really cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've just been trying to fly around to see if I can find any, because apparently I haven't even found a single one. And by single one, I mean a single dragon. And it looks like I'm just continuing to get quite unlucky, which is unfortunate. But, you know, we'll find one eventually, I hope. If they even spawn, I might need to tweak the, whatever, the spawn requirements or something if they're spawning wrong, or whatever else is happening, but, oh my gosh, I think I'm just getting super unlucky. That's a bummer. Barako the Sun Chief, where could you be? Where are you? Oh, he's this guy. Okay, well, we'll just take him out. That's our dragon. That's a dragon. Okay, cool. Well, hello, Barako. Goodbye, Barako. Goodbye. Sleep well, Barako. Barack Obama. Regardless. We need to come over here, and I'm just gonna inject you nice and quick, and then take you out, and the dragon body will disappear, so I gotta relog real quick so that it will reappear. Perfect, and now we can harvest the dragon stuff. I don't know if we'll get enough. It doesn't look like that's gonna be enough, but I don't actually know. Because what it's gonna cost us is we need the dragon forge bricks, the fire bricks, so I need 10 blocks of dragon scales that are fire-typed dragon scales. But at least now we have the fire dragon DNA. That's what really matters, but we're gonna need to get a bunch more fire dragons. And a bunch more of every kind of dragon, I guess. Well, I have no idea what the structure is, but you know what? Let's see what we're gonna be fighting in here. Phantom riding skeletons. Okay, you know what? This was not worth it. I guess we're just gonna continue our search for dragons, because otherwise I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. This is really heckin' boring, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just flying around, looking for dragons. Hey, here, dragon, where are you, dragon? Please help me find more dragons, please. Wait, I think there is one. There is a dragon on the other side of this, this Cyclops dude. So we just gotta go past him? Or not past it. Oh, they're fighting. Cool. I can get both of them. And then the body doesn't disappear this time. So we actually get to, you know, harvest all of the things properly. Perfect. Okay, what are we at now for dragon scales? We've got 5 blocks, I think. So we can barely make... I need stone bricks, which I need stone, which means... Okay, we'll take care of that in a bit. But we have 5, so we're halfway there to having enough. So I guess an estimate of 2 more dragons-ish. It does look like there's another one here, though, which is great. So I don't want this to take, like, 80 years. That would really suck. Although I bet if we found a fully adult dragon underground, we could get quite a few scales from that. Although they would be quite a bit more difficult. But it does look like 1 more dragon should do the trick, if it gives us enough scales. Which it probably will, because we only need 9 scales for it. But, you know, it's all good. We just gotta go find them. Just gotta go find more dragons, where are you, dragons? Apparently there's a dragon over here, although, is this fire type? I think that's fire. That's a fire dragon. That's a fire dragon, right? Red is one of the fire ones. So, we did get the right one. Wait, that's not enough scales. Excuse you, but I needed more scales than that. Why have you given me no scales? Bruh. That's... Okay, well, 1 more fire dragon, I guess, before I start trying to look in cold biomes for cooler dragons. Because that makes sense, I guess. Oh, hello, Barack Obama. Goodbye again. Ooh, perfect. That's a dragon. That's a dragon right there, if I've ever seen one. Oh, wait, it's a purple dragon. Okay. I'll have to relog again because morph is weird. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got a purple dragon, which is lightning. So now we've got the lightning part cover. Oh, shoot, I should have, guess I should have sampled it, but it's all good. We'll find more, I think. I hope. We better find more. If I don't find more, I might crash out. Because I need one more fire dragon, and then I need a bunch more lightning, and then I need to go find ice dragons. Although ice dragons are the most important. Also, I found a rare affix tome. Interesting. Oh, I guess this, okay, interesting. Bad luck for you. A meteor fell on your house. Sucks to suck, I guess. Oh my gosh, we just gotta... Where are the dragons? Dragons! Perfect, we found fire dragon down. Do we get enough scales for him? Please give me enough scales. That's enough scales. That's great to see. You love to see it. And now we've got enough scales for the fire dragon core. Now we just need to target the lightning and the ice dragons, which I guess may take longer. But I should probably go looking in cold biomes for the ice ones. Ooh, we found an ice dragon. That's an ice dragon, right? Yeah. Hello, ice dragon. Hello. I come bearing a syringe. Did ice dragon just pass away? No, it did not. We got that. We got the DNA. Perfect. And I think I just... Yep, it's out. It's down. It's down. Perfect. I guess we'll need to relog again to get the morph thing to work, because it's weird. Perfect, and now we harvest ourselves up some ice dragon scales, and ice dragon flesh, and ice dragon heart. Perfect. You love to see it. You love... Oh. Lag, big lag. There we go. Perfect. Uh-oh, big lag. And our game has stopped responding. Please, will you not crash on me? That would be absolutely horrendous. And it crashed. Great, you love to see it. And now we're back. That only took a little bit of time for me to get that fixed, but now we should be able to get ourselves up all of the stuff that... Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. It was just super laggy and weird. We're good now. So we got some ice dragon scales. Perfect. And we got the ice dragon netherite DNA sampled. And now we just gotta find some more ice dragons, find some more fire dragons, and lightning dragons. And then we'll be able to get infinite dragon eggs in order to get the dragons that we want, so that we can take them and have them breathe into a thing so that we can successfully, you know, just successfully successize. No, what I mean to say is successfully activate a dragon forge in order for us to get the unobtainium aldemodium sword alloy thing that's super dope, and that's 2 times better than our current sword, which I think we may very well fully need, like need, in order to actually get all the way through and take good care of everything else. Also, it looks like we went in a full circle, but now it's time to go this direction, and it looks like there's already a beautiful handy-dandy dragon right here. Perfect. Nice and easy. Of course, dragon is a little bit slow. Dude's having a bit of an interesting time. But it's all good. We're just chilling. And now we should be able to, get all the scales. And, I think we're already good on fire dragon stuff, but lightning dragons we definitely need more of, so I will keep my eyes peeled. Yes. Ooh, what kind of dragon are you? Blue dragon. That is definitely lightning. So we will hit you, and then we slay you. And now that we've got all the different types of DNA, we can chuck those all into our handy-dandy little storage system. And now we just need to harvest enough dragons to get enough scales for all of them. It's perfect. It's great. You'll love to see it. Dragon farming time. Ooh, we found another purple dragon. Dope. We got the purple dragon. And now we get the scales. It's looking like 23 amethyst dragon scales. I don't know how many blocks of lightning dragon stuff we're at. I think that's the only 3 that we have. but we need 10 of each total, so it may take a little bit longer for me to get them, but it shouldn't be too bad. Now, of course, we're gonna get random stuff while I fly over and generate all these chunks, but it does look like there is yet another. This guy looks to be a bronze dragon, which is not too bad either. Although, only 2 scales, which is, I guess, a really low roll, so that kind of sucks. We just gotta find more. Where are the rest of the dragons? The Dragonians. That's another dragon. Have I defeated this dragon yet? Hello? I guess, yes I have. I definitely have. Okay, well, let's just go this way. Hello, is anybody home? Oh, hello, illusioner. Goodbye. Well, apparently I just can't hit the illusioners, but... Well, there's a bunch of dudes over here that we've got. If we need them. The illusioners, the other peoples. We got a skeleton chest plate, which is interesting. A glow squid lantern. I don't know how we got a glow squid lantern, but I guess that's a thing. We just need more dragons. Where are the rest of the Dragonians? Okay, let's just continue skirting around and see if we can find some more dragons. I just need more dragons, you know what I'm saying? Perfect, just like this. And then we drop down, we coup de grace the dragon, and then we absolutely yoink the scales. It looks like we got 2 blocks worth of scales. Not too bad, not too bad. We're halfway through the lightning dragons, but we do need more ice dragons, although they do seem to be quite a bit more rare than any of the other dragonian types. Although there is yet another. Also, sorry about the lag, it's just, it's being weird. I'm trying to fix it, but it's just being laggy for no reason. Regardless, I think it's partially just because we're generating a whole bunch of new chunks. But we did end up getting another one of them there lightning dragons, so that's a good thing to see, you know what I'm saying? Now we just gotta continue flying around trying to find more, because we do need a substantial amount of the dragon scales. And just like that, that is another amethyst dragon that we shall slay and absolutely yoink their scales, and that is perfect. We got ourselves a good healthy 23 amethyst dragon scales. Now that will do nicely. It does look like we still need a little bit more of the lightning dragon scales, but we are quite close. So I think one more of them dragons and then we'll be able to skedaddle on and try and find the ice dragons. Now hopefully they are not too violent, but they are known to be a little cold, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what accent I'm putting on or why I'm doing it, but whatever. We're here. It's all good. We're chilling. I guess I've already been here before. Yep, looks like it. Okay, well, looks like we have to go somewhere else. What about over here? Have I been here yet? I've been here. I just haven't been super crazy far here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Got a Paonia. I don't know why that was a quest, but apparently it was a quest that we needed to accomplish. And now we just gotta go through the bayou to find ourselves some dragons. Oh, and just like that, there is a beautiful copper dragon. We shall, of course, put most of this stuff back into our beautiful, beautiful storage receptacle, otherwise known as the refined storage system. And now we shall claim ourselves the bunch of copper stuff, copper dragon scales. And that should be enough lightning. Now I just gotta go find a good ice biome for us to search in, because hopefully we can find enough ice dragons. Now we got an ice dragon yet again. Now hopefully it doesn't have an insanely low amount of scale. Okay, 16, that gives enough for 1 block, but now we just gotta continue carrying on and hopefully find ourselves some more. Thankfully, spruce forests are usually a bit larger, so we'll be able to kind of skirt around the entire border of the spruce forest and hopefully find at least 1 to 2 more of the ice dragons, because otherwise it might take us quite a bit, but it does look like we immediately found one, which is fantastic, although this guy is a little bit disorientated, because he's flying around willy-nilly, but fair enough. I guess that's just because we're generating a bunch of new chunks, but it's all good. We're just chilling. And now we just continue going. We just continue going and finding the ice dragons. Heck yeah. Okay, dragon, please give me a good amount of your scales. That's all I require. That's all I request. Please, just a healthy, good amount. 15. Okay, that should be enough. I don't know if I need more, but that should be good, because I think I only needed 3 blocks of scales left to finish up making the Dragon Forge core. So we've got that, perfect. So now we've got the ice core, the fire core, and we can get the lightning core as well. And then we'll get this DNA. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And now we'll go home real quick. And now we can set up the cages with everything that they need. So lightning, lightning, ice, fire. So lightning, ice, and then ice dragon, and then fire and fire dragon. And now all we have to do is simply just wait for us to get the dragon eggs that we require, and then we just need to hatch them. Which may be its own goal of sorts, since that may take quite a bit of time to accomplish. But when I was looking at some stuff, I realized that we can get some quests accomplished quite simply through just, well, some easy stuff to take care of. So what I think we're gonna do, I think we're gonna grab some coal, and we're going to make ourselves a mega torch. And the reason for this is because apparently it will prevent mob spawns in a big radius around the torch, so we're just going to plop it on there. And then in addition to that, we can also make some inventory pets. So I need a singular emerald to get some emerald nuggets, and I need iron to get iron nuggets, and then we're going to craft a cloud pet and a slime pet. And that will give us the quest for inventory pets, which is great. You'll love to see it. We've got that, and we've got Torchmaster. And there's actually a couple more things that we can do that I wanted to look into. But give me a second, and I think I'll get those guys prepared all up. Which I guess the first one that we can take care of, quite simply, is the Netherite Great Blade, which doesn't actually take too long for us to get, which is great. I don't know about the other ones, though. Some of the other ones may take quite a bit longer. And we need the Aldemodium Alloy Paxel in order to actually go all the way through with getting all of the Aldemodium stuff, so we'll work on that in the future. But there is quite a bit of other stuff that we can take care of. We could get into solar panels, although I need chaotic cores, which means I need chaos fragments, which means I need to go defeat the Chaos Guardian, which I need to do anyway. We could get into environmental tech, we could get into iron jetpacks, which would be kind of interesting, but I don't fully know. I think for now, though, we're just kind of chill, and, you know, not really worry about a whole ton of stuff, because I think that we just need to wait for some dragon eggs. Okay, well, it seems like we've got the dragons going. I don't know how much of that I will leave in, because that took so long. But as of right now, we've got ourselves up some dragons, one of each type, that will be creating us, hopefully as much of this vibranium aldemodium alloy that we need. I do think I'm going to make 4 of each, so I am going to need the aldemodium for the unobtainium aldemodium, which is the lightning, but I'm going to have to move the other dragons out of the way to get to the middle one, so I think I'm just going to wait until we've got these, at least these ones, finished, and I may need to feed them up to be a little bit bigger just so that we get proper stuff taken care of. But overall, we've got the dragons. They are successfully doing their thing, and we've got the alloys. I just don't know how much of the alloys we actually need. It does look like most of these use the unobtainium vibranium alloy, so that shouldn't be too bad. I just don't know how much we'll actually need. I think we'll stop there for a second, and we'll just count up how much we need. Okay, well, it looks like we need a total of 11 of this for just the Paxel, although I do want to use the sword. The Paxel does do a tiny bit more damage, but it's not really worth the trade-off. But we're just going to use the blade, and the Paxel will just be a thing that we make for the challenge. So, that is our Ice Dragon, who's currently in the way. We'll move you over there. Perfect. And now we've got to get this stuff going. What do we actually make in here? It's the unobtainium and then the, there we go. You and then you. And now you will need to grow up a little bit more, right? How much more does it need to grow in order to... Oh, never mind. It looks like we're good. Does it need to be closer is the real question. No, doesn't necessarily look like it. Okay, are we good if I hop off? Nope. Okay, it looks like I need to be on the dragon for it to actually successfully want to work. So I guess I'm gonna be on a dragon for a bit while we wait. But I just need one of these and then we'll be able to get the ice dragon going. Thankfully, it's not too crazy, it's not too expensive, it's just, you know, the normal things. And did we get it? Let's see, we did! Perfect! Perfect, and now we're getting the ice dragon completed. We just need our 13, and then we'll be good. However long this takes, we've got our ice going in, getting our unobtainium vibranium alloy taken care of, and then we'll be able to go through and, you know, have the best sword in the entire mod pack. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, we're so close. We almost have all of the pieces that we need in order to make the ultimate all-the-modium alloy paxel. It just is going to take a couple different parts that we create with the unobtainium vibranium alloy. And we are so close. Okay, perfect. You're good, perfect. And now we shall chuck that in there. And now we need all of these different pieces. Of course, we need the sword as well, but we're going to make 2 swords because one of them is going to be our replacement sword for our Royal Guardian sword. Of course, I'm going to have to modify that in everything. But then we need the axe, we need the shovel, and the pickaxe. And now, what we're going to do is chuck it all in and create ourselves the All-the-Modium Alloy Paxel, which now we have. Now we're good on that. Now I don't need to worry about that at all. I should probably grab an Eternal Stella. And what we're going to do is we are going to plop everything onto our blade and get all these enchantments on the beautiful All-the-Modium Alloy blade. Now it's time to retire our old sword, and now we need to upgrade our new sword. Perfect, and now that's taken care of, well, I guess we should figure out what we want to do next for the next, 22 days? Because we could maybe try and fight the Chaos Guardian, although I don't know fully if we're prepared for that, but we could give it a try. Well, it's day 180, and I guess it's time for us to go find ourselves the Chaos Guardian. I don't know how well this is going to go, or if we're going to be able to take him out first try, but no real reason not to at least give it our best shot. So that's exactly what we're going to do, you know? We should be, in theory, invulnerable. It's only about 10,000 blocks away, so it shouldn't be too bad. And, you know, it'll be an interesting opportunity. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we're just gonna give it our best shot and see how it goes. Well, we just got about halfway there. It's looking like there's some interesting structures and stuff over here. We've got some obsidian pillars, ibis fields, I guess is the biome that's called, but we're definitely approaching as quick as we possibly can. We're in the Shattered Desert. Okay, I mean, it looks cool and all, I just don't fully know what exactly or how this is all gonna go. So maybe let's see how it's gonna look once we get closer to 10,000. Okay, well, we're approaching 10,000. It's looking like things are getting a little uh-oh, that's real loud. Uh-oh, the Chaos Guardian is spawning. This is what the Chaos Guardian's area is like. We need to get rid of all the stuff protecting these pillars. And we need to get the Chaos Guardian to hit the pillars with his stuff. Although, this might be a little tough, it might take a little bit, but it is definitely doable. And I think we should be able to take him out. I just don't know how long it's gonna take, because this might take a long time. Okay, let's see. You're right here. I can't hit you at all. But, can I get you to fire some stuff at me? Because I can't hit those guys either. It just gives me a little beam. Okay, where did the guy go? Oh, you're right there. Okay, can't shoot you. Okay, he's right there. How do I get you to attack me? is the real question, because I need you to attack me. Okay. Okay. Looks like he's pulling me in. I can no longer fly. He's shooting stuff at me. Okay. Will you hit your own stuff? Okay. How am I supposed to get out? Okay, cool. Cool. It looks like I can... there's particles around it. I should be able to break it. I just gotta get up there. Okay, so apparently nothing can just, can tank his stuff, because he's putting me into the normal hearts with one hit. So, we're only surviving thanks to being unable to die, which I guess is, in a sort of way, a good thing, but I don't fully know exactly. Okay, we've got 2. Can I get a 3rd one from over here? No? Yes, maybe? He missed? Okay. Can I get you to hit this guy? Perfect. Perfect. We got that one. So, now how many are left? There's 11 left. We got 3 out of 14. So, that's a little bit of a bummer, but it's all good. It's all good. We just gotta take our time. We gotta go with it. We gotta take him out. We gotta get all the pillars. It might take a bit, but it's all good, because it's definitely achievable. We can definitely do this. Let's see, how long... If I continue to attack them, how does it work for anything else? Because I can't, like, mine. This is, draconium-infused obsidian. I don't actually know how this works, but we do need it for some stuff, so... Okay, let's get rid of you. And we can get rid of this one as well. Okay, that is his charged up attack that is like a laser beam. So we can use it to break, hopefully, quite a few of these, although it's quite loud. Okay, he's down to, how many? How many is he down to? 6. Okay, so we're actually going quite quick. We just gotta aggro him some more, which I guess the best way to do that is just hit these guys over and over. But we want that laser beam attack again, because we can use that for quite a bit. Or if we just get him to attack, period, it's better for us. So, come on, just keep attacking me, keep attacking me. The more you attack me while I'm flying around, the better. Because if he goes to the middle and does the weird suck attack thing, it's just really unfortunate. But we just gotta aggro him some more. Come on, come on. Come on, Chaos Guardian. Come on, perfect, perfect, perfect. 4 left, 4 left, only 4 remaining. That's all it is, just 4 more, and we are so close. Okay, okay, let's get it, let's get it. We just gotta take our time, we just wait for him to attack. Come on. Okay, he's doing the suck thing. Oh, he's summoning Guardian Withers. Do the Withers attacking this actually... Can they fragile it or no? Okay, it looks like the Withers cannot fragile anything, so I'm gonna have to take on the Withers like normal, which is fine. It's just a little bit of an obnoxious thing for me to do, because it's a lot of Withers. Okay, it's very loud. Withers are very loud. This is very super loud. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna just turn the volume down to like 2% so that you guys can actually hear what I'm saying, because apparently y'all haven't been able to hear like anything I've been saying for the past little bit. But it looks like there is one more Wither. Also, they keep sucking me down. Whatever's happening, I'm getting like sucked to the ground, which is quite lame. But it does look like it's not too difficult to get everything taken care of. Now he should attack. And if we can get him aggroed to his own thing. It's perfect. Okay, cool, cool. There's one more wither. Okay, well, that's fine. There's two more. Okay, well, that's great. That's not fun at all. Why more withers? Why have you done this to me? Why more withers? Okay, come on. Okay, Blight Wither minion was obliterated by blank. Cool. Okay, I think that's all the Wither minion dudes, but now we just gotta get the guy to actually break the other 4 of these. So, come on. Come on, here, Chaos Guardian, Guardian. Hey there. Come on. It's just it. I just need you to shoot a little fireball at me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Attack me. Come on. Where you go? There you are. Okay, why are you no attacking me? Okay, what about this one? Does this one want to get blown up? Let's see. Let's just keep going. It's just going to take a little bit of time. These 3 are like right next to each other, which is great. I just got to get him to attack me, which is apparently the hard part, because this is taking me forever. I don't know why he just refuses to attack me now. Maybe it's because he knows. Okay, well, he's doing the suck attack. Oh, and summoning more withers without attacking me whatsoever. That's great. You'll love to see it. Okay, fine, fair enough. Now I just need to take on all the withers yet again. Oh, only a couple withers. Just a couple withers. That's all it is. It's just a couple withers. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just some withers. It's just some nice, handy-dandy, easy to take on withers. These guys do, like, no damage, though, which is crazy compared to him just, like, one-shotting me, essentially. But thankfully, I just am immune from death because, you know, we did a couple things, and it's kind of funny, but I do still need to take on all these withers. Come on. Perfect. Okay, and now we just need to get the rest of the withers to come down. We're just getting so many of these random hats as well, which is hilarious to me. Okay, wither, perfect, wither. And now we just keep attacking. I wish I could actually damage him, like through the shield, but the shield just doesn't go, you can't go through it at all, period. It just doesn't work. So, Chaos Guardian, just, you know, you have to do it this way, which is super lame, but you know what? Draconic Evolution. It's like the lame version of Mechanism, I guess. I don't know. But it's part of the quest that we need to do because they couldn't implement the right mobs the right way, which is why we're going to play Crazy Craft 3 or 4 at a little bit of a future date. I'm working on getting everything properly working for Crazy Craft 3 so that we can play it as a 100 days video, which if you guys are interested in, please let me know. I'd love to do that, and I'd be really interested in hearing your guys' opinions. But regardless, this guy is now just spraying stuff everywhere. There's one more Guardian Wither, apparently. Come on. Come on, Guardian Wither. There we go, perfect. Oh, and now there's another one. Great. Why are there more of you guys? Why more Guardian Wither? Why more? I do not need more Guardian Withers. Please just leave me alone. Our armor's taking no durability damage, which is dope, because indestructible. We are so stoked. It's dope. You'll love to see it. Perfect. Will you actually attack me is the real question, or do I just have to be patient? Perfect, you'll attack. Great. The more you attack me, the better it is. So please continue to attack me, good sir. I just need you to attack me, not shoot a bunch of withers at me, because the withers are kind of lame, to be perfectly honest with you. I do not need withers. I need more. Oh, perfect. Wait, we can break you now. Perfect, we get you. And you, and now there's one left. Now, please, will you come over here, good sir? Please? No, he's sucking me in. Okay, well, that's just great. Never mind. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. We got it. Wait, we got it, 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 we got it. Which means I can hit him now. I can break through here. And I can't hit the chaos crystal yet, apparently. But I can hit the guardian. Wait, where did I go? What? Huh? Okay, cool. We're here now, I guess. And now it's time to chase the Chaos Guardian. Wait, why is he not taking damage? Oh, he is. We just need to do a considerable amount of damage to him. How much health does he have? I have no idea. But he's protected now, which is great, because that means that I just need to be patient, because I can't attack him when he's in this state, which is great. You love to see it. It's great. You love to see it. Come on, Chaos Guardian. Come on, Chaos Guardian. Come on, Chaos Guardian. Give me your best shot. Your best shot. You can't kill me. I'm invulnerable because I am, you know, a little bit stupid. But I also just created some interesting ways to just avoid, you know, anything and everything. So all we gotta do is we just gotta hit him. We just gotta hit him as much as we can. And that's all that matters. We just hit him until his shield breaks. However many hits it takes. Okay, whoops. Okay, well, he summoned some more withers, which is just great. You love to see it. I love having to deal with these withers. You're so fun to play with. Cool, thank you guys so much for, you know, for being here with me and, you know, giving me the opportunity to take on so many great withers. I never thought that I would be able to do this like this, because this is stupid. This is, oh my gosh, this is actually absurd. It's so dumb. It's absolutely stupid, but you know what? It is what it is. We're having fun. So, we just kind of go, we just continue going on. We're getting all the withers, we're getting all of the withers, perfect. We get more of you guys, and then we chuck all this random stuff in here, because we got to collect a lot of different stuff, but I can also just throw it. And that is because bosses drop dungeon loot from one of our trinkets that I just re-enabled because I forgot I turned it off. But I just, you know, we can now get dungeon loot from bosses. So every time I get rid of one of these wither dudes, we then get the equivalent of a dungeon full of loot, which is great because we're gonna get so many random achievements that we never wanted or needed. Which is great because it's kind of funny and it's kind of stupid, and you know what? That's what we're all about. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this, because Crazycraft is all about having fun and being stupid. Okay, I can't blow you up, but you blew yourself up, Stealth Boy. The amazing Spider-Man. Excuse me. Did I get like? What did I get? Oh, I got the spider necklace and I got some other stuff. Cool. Well, that's fine. Okay, there's another wither. Great, you love to see it. Cool. What you got for me? Oh, never mind. He just blew up. That time I got reincarnated as a slime as an advancement. Okay, interesting. Where has the dude gone? Where is the Chaos Guardian? Oh, he's right there. Perfect. Perfect. I just gotta attack you. Perfect. 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 We just gotta do enough damage to you. Okay, great. He's throwing me down again, and it's just gonna attack me, which is great, because this is definitely not gonna take me forever. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a long process, isn't it? I'm just running around, just skedaddle it, and I'm just sprinting around, just having a good time. Okay, perfect, yay. Now what we can do is we can actually take him on. And what we gotta do for that is I just spam as many hits as I possibly can whenever I get close. And of course, invulnerable again, which means that we can no longer spam hits. Thankfully, it doesn't look like he's summoning withers this time, because that would suck. But Hopefully we will actually be able to get some stuff from him. All I need to do is kill him in order to get ourselves the stuff to create the Royal Guardian armor, which is actually kind of bad armor when all things are considered. So it's kind of hilarious, but it's all good. Because it means that we just get to run around and do stupid things, and all I gotta do is wait for the Chaos Guardian to be guardianizing his chaos. And the main thing for that is there we go, perfect. We can actually attack him now, hopefully. Please, let me attack you. I gotta just get close. That's all we gotta do. We just gotta get close. Hit him as much as we can. We just gotta hit him as much as we can, because this fight's gonna take forever. And of course he's invulnerable again. You love to see it. It's so great. Perfect, he's vulnerable again. We can get him. Get him. Get him. Oh my gosh, he immediately went from being vulnerable to now being invulnerable. This is gonna take so long. And more withers, great. Oh my gosh, finally he's vulnerable again. I just don't know where he is now. Now I gotta find him again, and then we gotta take him down, and he's only at half shield, which is so lame. This is gonna take forever. Oh, we got him, because he decided to use his laser beam attack, which is perfect because then he's stuck in a thing and we can just infinitely hit him. And okay, so get him stuck in a laser beam attack. That's the way to do it. Okay, now Chaos Guardian's down. We just need to go and get ourselves the shard. I don't know how many shards we need, or like what, but we should be fine to just like survive here. Shouldn't be too bad. I say that, but I don't actually know how long it's gonna take for us to mine the crystal thing. It might take a bit. Who knows? It looks like it's gonna take a bit. Oh my gosh. Mining this is taking so long. This is going incredibly slow, but it's all good. We're fine. We're fine. There are just some casual explosions up there. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not gonna concern myself with it. I'm just here for the chaos crystals. And you know what? 30%, it's only gonna take about another minute, so that's fine. It's all good. We just breathe. We got the Chaos Guardian, and next we can get the Royal Guardian armor. Oh my gosh. Okay, 3%, 2%, 1% left. Okay, perfect. We got it. We got 5 crystal shards. This whole place is about to explode, so what we're gonna do is we are going to kind of just skedaddle because the moment the chaos shards are gone, this place gets incredibly volatile. So what I think we're gonna do is I think we're gonna go back home. Perfect. And now that we're back home, we can actually work on making ourselves the Royal Guardian stuff. Of course, I need to claim these, and then I will need to actually figure out how much of the stuff we'll actually get for these. So the Royal Guardian scales, I need titanium and uranium and stuff, so we'll get that sorted, and then we'll figure it all out. Well, I accidentally left myself AFK for about a couple hours, so we're on day 193 already, which is a little bit ahead of schedule, but regardless, we got ourselves some of the Royal Guardian scales. Now, we need 24 total to make the full set of armor, which is a kind of unfortunate turn of events, I guess, because it means we need to take on at least one more Chaos Guardian, which means that I do in fact need to grab that, which will reset the quest, and we gotta go take on another one, so I guess that's what I'm gonna go do. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Perfect, we're so close. Wait, this is it, no? Yes? This is it, no? It is, yeah, exactly, perfect. We got our second Chaos Guardian right here, day 194. All it's gonna be is me getting through this like we did before, and that's exactly just what we're gonna do, you know? Hopefully it doesn't take as long as the last one did. The last one was a little bit of a bummer, but it's all good. We just gonna take our time, get through it, and you know what? We're just gonna have fun with it. So let's do this. No exaggeration, this has been the longest fight I have ever done. This guy it has taken this long, and we still have 4 remaining. It's been 2 full days. It's been like 45 minutes-ish, I think. 30 something. since I started this fight. Oh my gosh. Please just use one good attack that is not going to be summoning withers or just... oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please, no more of this. Okay, just let me get back up there. I just gotta get back up there and get the attack in. Get the attack in. Get the attack in. So we can blow it up for good. Oh my gosh. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, two more left. Two more left. That's all it's gonna take. That's all it's gonna take. Okay, we're so close. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Oh my gosh, we did it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Perfect. Okay, now we just gotta get the hits in. That's all it's gonna be. Ooh, and he's doing the charge attack, which means we get insta free kill. So we don't even need to worry about it. We just get to do free Chaos Guardian elimination. That's all it's gonna be. He's doing the laser attack. That means free elimination. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we did it. So now we could grab the Chaos Crystal. Do I really want to do that, or do I want to do something else? I think we might as well grab the Chaos Crystal since we're here. I don't fully know if we need to or not, but it's going to take a little bit. You know what? Let's just not. Okay, I decided to wait for day 200 for this. So we are going to, since it is day 200, we've got everything in here. We can make it. We got this. So all we need to do is get ourselves the Royal Guardian Scales. We make them. We have all of them. So now we've got a total of 32 Royal Guardian Scales. And we're going to make ourselves the Royal Guardian Armor. Just because we can. So starting with the chest plate. Then to the helmet. Then to the leggings. And then also the boots, the beautiful boots. Perfect. And that is now fully accomplished. Of course, it has every kind of protection to the max, which is dope. But, you know, there's some other stuff that's a little bit better, but it's fine. You know, it's all good. Because that is going to be the end of this particular video. So thank you guys so much for watching. 200 days in Crazy Craft. This has been some sort of, I don't even know. There's been so much going on and it's kind of crazy, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.